Hey, gamers, and welcome in to a hype train on the starting soon screen, folks. Oh my god. I was just talking pre-stream about, like, strats for getting view numbers up and things like that. Not that that stuff is all that important, of course, but I like to try. I like to play the game, you know? I like to play the Twitch game. And I was just like, man, I'm kind of in a slump lately. I don't know. When it comes to like view numbers, things are plateauing out. I need to, I need to pump those numbers up. I need to start posting clips on TikTok like I used to. I need to get things back up. And then I start stream, and there's a hype train, which there's still 3 minutes on, by the way. Yeah, I didn't know gift subs could renew. I had no idea. Hey, thanks, Adrian. Much love. I saw your message attached to your sub that that you still don't have power due to the hurricane. That sucks. That absolutely blows. God, I think we're blessed in the area we're in. Being in the southeast, where it's like we've got like the Georgia Barrier Islands and like most of Central Florida covered. So if a hurricane ends up heading our way, which does happen fairly often, if a hurricane ends up headed in our direction, it's usually blown off by the time it gets to us, to where it's just like a light tropical storm at best, you know? So we very rarely have to deal with that kind of thing. But I also hear that like government aid is not very accessible due to like tax funding and whatnot in Texas. Which sucks. Hey, welcome in, Curious Soul Productions. Welcome in. It didn't renew, he just gifted me 16 months last time, so it's just a streak, I guess. Oh, so it renews if you... Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I guess it renews if you gift multiple months. I didn't even know you could gift multiple months. Holy shit. But no, yeah. I usually wait the 5 minutes on the starting soon, but this time I simply couldn't, dude. I could not wait. I couldn't just wait out most of the hype train, just chilling, you know? We've been getting so many hype trains lately. It seems like Twitch lowered the requirements for a hype train, maybe? Because it definitely used to be more difficult to pop one. Not that I'm complaining. I'm a big proponent of the hype train, personally. But no, yeah. We're doing great. We're having a good one today. Today we've got a good one planned. Because we're doing some single player survival. Mostly because Willow 3 doesn't exist yet. Boy, I was talking about it with Jed and Twig and some others about just like how when Willow 3 drops, I'm in, dude. I have such a free streaming schedule right now where there's so little going on that it's like, dude, I am going to be streaming Willow so often when that starts. Willow Season 3. Ah, I got a funny story about Willow Season 3, but I'll save it for when we get going. We should probably get into the video game real quick. We should probably actually begin. Don't worry about this. We still have our birthday stream world. Oh my god. But Cheesy Trials is the world we're on for this series. Where last we left off, I took a little trip into the Nether, found a bastion immediately, and got myself thoroughly killed, losing all my diamond gear that I've been working the last few streams on getting, and shaders are on. Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of... This is a vanilla series, I'll have you know. That did look pretty nice, though. I gotta admit. We gotta make more trapdoors. How many badges can I amass? It said I could have a fourth. Never mind. Yeah, that's the thing. If I make you VIP, you can't be moderator, and if I make you moderator, you can't be VIP. And so it's like, I want you to be VIP, and I can't have it both ways. So it sucks. I guess I'll wear these iron boots. That's all I got. We'll have to get ourselves equipped here. and ready to face the day, I suppose. Do I have any more copper? I have so much more copper. Oh my god. But no, yeah, that's where we left off last time, so I assume we'll be doing a lot of mining today. Just to get our gear back. We even lost our good pickaxe. I didn't even consider the pick. Oh, I already did that. Awesome. Glad it's done then. Cool to have it done. Completely forgot about it. Wish I had remembered sooner. Oh well. What am I doing though? What are we doing first? I suppose I should get some tools set up and everything. Get myself in full iron. Just ready to go. Because I have the iron to make that happen, at the very least. Do I have a crafting table? I do have a crafting table up here. Why do I keep running downstairs then? Okay, so chest plate. Cha-ching. Leggings. Cha-ching. Helmet. Cha-ching. And we'll wear all that. And then I'll make a few of these. You catch things at the same rate as I do, so me being a moderator wouldn't even be that beneficial. Yeah, no, having somebody like Jed as moderator is a lot easier because they're like a third party. Though it's not that beneficial because Jed can't be fucked to moderate most of the time. God. But never mind that. How are we feeling tonight, chat? How are we doing? Because I'm in some fresh new gear. And for once I'm wearing the right skin. And I've got my Twitch cape on. I've got my Twitch cape on instead of my, like, 15th anniversary cape. Not because I like it more. I don't actually like the Twitch cape all that much. But, hey, I'm a Twitch streamer. I gotta rep the Twitch cape. We gotta rep the Twitch cape. And it's new, so I feel the need to wear it. Feeling good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Because we're having a pretty good one over here as well. Honestly. Doing just okay. Making it all right. Probably make these ingots, or these nuggets into ingots if I can real quick. Hey, they convert cleanly into nuggets, or cleanly into ingots rather. Gosh, if I could speak. If only I could assemble some words, you know. Go downstairs and grab some coal, and then we'll go off mining, I think. I think we'll pop off onto the mining trail. Oh, right here. Steal half of these. And then make a bunch more sticks. And then make a bunch of torches. Because we'll need them. And I'll keep the rest of this on me. And then we'll go mining, I think. That's what I think we'll do. Gosh, I'm loving these paintings. I'm really loving these paintings. I haven't been in this world for, like, almost a week. And I miss it, dude. I miss it so much. I miss my gear more than anything, frankly. But, you know, some things can't be helped. I mean, I could have been less stupid about how I handled that. But, you know how it is. I should bring some blocks with me. I should bring some miscellaneous blocks with me that I wouldn't mind losing. I should bring some stone. I'll just grab a stack of cobble out of the chest here. Carry that along with me. Let's see what we can find. Let's go wander out into the world, find a cave, and see what we see. I'd like to go this way again, because I haven't been in this direction too much, because that savannah just calls my name every time. I don't know what the deal is. But it just gets after me. Like, I just have to go and see it every now and again. Oh, while we run around, I can tell that story about Willow Season 3. I'm having to bite my tongue here a little bit. And this is like the third time I've told this story. I'm sure Bush has heard it by now. I worry that Bush hasn't, though. Or I worry that Bush has, in fact. Like, I worry about Bush hearing this tale. But there's a funny thing about Willow Season 3, where we were recording, okay. So even funnier thing about this week's podcast episode, or last week's podcast episode, I suppose. Well, they come out on Sunday, so it's this week's. This previous episode was that we're supposed to record it Saturday night, and because the birthday stream, because the birthday stream threw my, like, ability to, like, it threw my, like, sense of time off doing a 24-hour stream, and then passing out immediately after, and then waking up at a different time, and yada yada. Like, that whole thing really, like, threw my, like, sense of time off. So Saturday rolls around a few days later, and that's usually podcast recording day. But I completely forgot. And so did Jed, to be fair. We both forgot. So it's on both of us. But, like, I totally forgot. And then I go to bed, and I wake up the next day to Jed going, oh, I have no food. I'm gonna have to run back and get food. But I come back from being, like, asleep and check my phone, and, like, bleary-eyed, I just see, Fox, the podcast! And I was like, oh, shit! We didn't record the podcast! So I wake up, I get into a call with Jed, and we immediately start recording. I don't check anything over, really. I had recently reset my scenes. Like, I had reset to a backup of my scenes, because, frankly, the birthday stream threw everything out of whack. And so I decided, like, it'll be fine. Let's go. And then I start recording, and we record for, like, an hour. And during this hour, we talk about content and plans for content. And during that little talk, I'm like, yeah, we've got, you know, between the end of Console Craft, which was X date, and then the tentative date for the launch of Willow Season 3, which is this date, you know, and I just say the date out loud, and I go, the launch of Willow Season 3 being on this date, and it's like, oh, man. Like, and I get through with that sentence, and Jed goes, whoa, is that public? Are we, like, allowed to talk about that yet? And I didn't even register that I had said it, and I went, what? No. Oh, no, it's not public. Well, that's just a tentative date, folks. That's not, like, a finalized date. I'm sure we can leave it in the episode. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm not editing this out. It's funnier to leave it in, I think. And it's, like, inconsequential, because it's probably not happening on that weekend anyway. Considering it was just like a, hey, would you guys be cool if we maybe did it on this weekend? You know? And so I was just like, okay, I'll leave it in the episode, but that's rough. That's, like, the 8th time I've spoiled a project ahead of time because I was told ahead of time about it. I felt so bad. And then, more than an hour into the recording, I realized Jed's audio hasn't been on this entire time. So this recording is unusable. And so I have to tell Jed, and I have to stop recording the podcast an hour in, which was, except for that hiccup, a pretty darn good episode, I might add. And, alright, let's grab some food, and then get some shut-eye, and then, actually, we shouldn't do that in that order. We should get some shut-eye first, and then grab some food. But, it was a pretty darn good episode, but we had to re-record the whole thing, and I was honestly kind of happy, because I got to not spoil Willow Season 3. So yeah, I nobody ever tells me fucking anything about content that we're making. And honestly, after that little nugget, and like that little slip up, I completely understand why not, you know? I've got a pretty good grasp on why people don't tell me things, you know? And I thought that was such a funny story in the moment, that I felt like sharing. Because it's like, that's such a haha, right? That's a very haha moment. Yeah, I'll just carry some of these on me. I'll carry my supply of melons. They're not great food. And they honestly might not last all that long. I'll probably carry more food than that. We'll make half a stack worth. We'll make half a stack's worth of bread. Unless we have bread somewhere. Oh, we've already got diamond boots put aside. Awesome. Oh, and a shield. We're gonna need a shield at some point. That'll be of help. Let's see these golden carrots. I'll eat some of those too. Any other food? Doesn't look like it, no. I have 64 bones in there, though, huh? Okay. Last week was just a blur and a jumble of off days because of getting back on track after the 24-hour stream. Yeah, no, it was a mess. It was an absolute mess, but I wouldn't have it any other way. It was great fun. 25 of those. That'll be enough foodstuffs to get us by, I'm sure of it. I'm sure that'll last us. Alright, but real quick, I want to make a second pickaxe. I want to make a second, maybe even a third pickaxe, because I'm gonna be gone mining a while. And so I owe it to myself to make sure that I have enough stuff to get by. Bam, 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 bam. Make some sticks. Way too many sticks for what I need. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think I'm underestimating the power of the iron pickaxe. Okay. I've kind of got like half an inventory worth of stuff here, but it's all stuff that I might need while I'm mining. So it's good to have, chat. It's good to have if I could stop jumping at trees and look where I'm going. We're not going back into the nether right now, that's for sure. We're saving that. I'm gonna go face down that piglin brute at some point. But for now, he's gonna get off scot-free on that little number that he pulled on me. We're in the right scene, yeah? Okay, I just had one of those, like, am I on the just chatting scene moments. But no, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun streaming lately. I'm doing a lot of streams I'm enjoying doing. I've already been down there. I think I've cleared that cave out. So let's go elsewhere and see what there is to see. Hardcore was fun yesterday. Doing a hardcore stream with friends was a lot of fun because I saw Dark doing it. Is why I decided to do it. Honestly, I saw Dark doing it and I was just like, hey, Dark's good at the game. What if I did it with the two people that I know that aren't very good at the game? You know? And we just see how far we can make it. And we made it not even as far as I expected to, due to like silly, reckless mistakes. And so that was a whole thing, you know? Okay, we're back out where we were now. Now we can really get a move on. Get out into the wilds and have a look around and see if we can find ourselves a nice little cave to jump down. There were some pretty good looking ones back there, but they're all pretty explored. I think I've had a good in-depth look at those. I don't know. I always do these. I always do this. I need like a better way of locating caves in this game other than just like skimming the surface and like seeing a nice looking hole and going, all right, how deep does that go? You know? That's led me to some fun adventures, don't get me wrong, but you know. You know what I need? I need a horse. I need to get a horse for myself. Ooh, this looks nice. This is literally just a crater. I'll take the coal though. Yes, sirree, I will take the coal. I've still got that like hardcore mindset from yesterday where it's like, don't fuck up, don't die. And it's like, if I die, worst case, I've just gotta like retrace my steps, you know? Unless I die to like a piglin brute again, in which case I'm probably never getting my stuff back. But you know how that is. There we go. And there's a little more coal over this way. Let's go ahead and take a grab out of that. Yeah, it's looking like everything in this hole, at least. Let me get out of here. Back up to the surface. Forget that I have a shovel now. It's nice to have a full set of tools. I hardly ever make a full set of tools. I usually settle for, like, the pickaxe and the axe, and that's it. That's my, like, uber condensed hit of just, like, you know, pickaxe for mining, axe for trees and or damage. You know? Like, it's my weapon of choice and also will take down any, like, trees if I need wood quick. You know? So that's usually what I go for, yeah. I think I have a saddle back home somewhere. I want to say I found one at some point. I should start carrying it on me until I find a, ooh. Double, ooh, what's down here? There's coal. Oh, it doesn't look like it goes much deeper. Nope, that ends there. Okay. I see how it is, I see how it is. Let's take some of this coal with us. Little coal mining never hurt anybody. The children yearn for the mines. Alright. grab these. I've been doing some art fight recently, chat. I've been doing some art fight recently, and I've been having a good time doing that. But I've been having a great time drawing fun characters, that I find. And then I just today, like, I was already having fun just with that alone. But like just this morning, I got 2 revenges back at me of the rat, and I'm very pleased with those. And it's like, oh, I'm really starting to get the whole appeal of this thing. That guy's gonna drop down on me at any moment. That'll be a fun little surprise for me. But yeah, no, I'm finally starting to grasp the full appeal of this thing, of just like, man, not only do I get to draw fun, cool characters, I also get to have people, like, draw my character in retaliation, which is great. Because I can't, like, I can't afford to commission artists a lot of the time, so I don't get a lot of art done. So it's fun to just see people take free reign at my work and just, like, see what they do with it. Very fun. Very much having a good time with art fight. I'm glad I found out. I'm glad I found out that they even let, like, stupid, idiot dumbasses who are bad at drawing like me in. Glad to find out that you don't actually have to be, like, a drawing is my lifeblood, I will do this until the day I die, this is my passion type to, like, have a good time doing it, you know? I hear things. Scary things. Oh, there they are. There are those scary things in question. Death. Okay, let's do a little killing. Hey, look, iron. Not like we need it, but I'll grab it. Worst case, I might need it at some point. I don't ever do an iron farm. I don't know. When other people do an iron farm, I'll always use it. That's for sure. But me personally, I never build one. Maybe I'll change that. Mostly, and it's not for some, like, high horsey, like, oh, an iron farm defeats the purpose of the game reason, as much as just, like, you know, I don't know, I feel like I get enough iron. I like to mine, and I feel like I get enough iron from mining that, like, I don't really need, like, an iron farm to keep up. You know, like, the act of mining is, like, half of what I do. I like to mine, and I like to build. Those are my 2 favorite aspects of the game. And so, like, I do like to automate a little bit, but there is such a thing as automating the fun out of the game for yourself. And so I like to exhibit some restraint. You know, I like to take care. You know, that I'm not overdoing it, or that I'm not gonna make a fun farm that, like, has the fun for me. You know? Ooh, that's a nice looking cave over there. Don't mind if I do. Gosh, I'm at such an elevation here. How did I get here? Okay, let's run around. See if we can't get over to the cave I was seeing earlier. Or, I say earlier, just a moment ago. Let's see it. Probably eat something. There we are. I'm gonna have a couple bites of these melons. Should have brought my spare bed. That would have been helpful. But oh well. Onward we push. By design, this is going to be a mostly we are underground type of trip. Ooh. No, it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Have I been down there? No, it's just a weird shape. Okay, I thought that was like a carved, like, staircase out of the thing. Oh. Big mountain. With a big hole in the side. I'm a big hole fan, chat. Let's go. You can quote me on that. Voxel64, big hole fan. Ouch. Am I being hit by a ground right now? Who do you think you are, buddy? You don't have a trident. You are nothing to me. Couldn't even get a trident, and he thinks he could fucking get my ass like that for nothing. For free. Absolutely unbelievable. The gall. The absolute gall required. The gumption, even. The nerve. Alright, let's climb this mountain. Use the waterfall a little wee bit. Let's see. Oh, there is indeed a cave back here. Wouldn't you know it? One of those little thin bastard caves, but it is in fact a cave. So I can't argue with what I've been presented. The facts in front of me are as such. We are in a cave. Alright. Get around here. Zombo Spombo. Hi, fellas. You won't be having friends over anytime soon, I'm afraid. Welcome to life. Enjoy your death. Oh, shit. Game lag. What we got? Oh, diamond horse armor. And some iron, and some bones, and some iron horse armor. How nice. I'll take everything but the flesh. Name tag. 13 disc. I already have a 13 disc, but I'll take another. Gunpowder. I don't really have much use for a zombie spawner, unfortunately. Weird. Water going in there. From there. Very strange, very strange. I'm gonna take this... not cobblestone. Hole that you got here. On my way. I might have to start making ore into blocks at some point. I don't know, I'm appreciating the XP gains, though. That'll help with the enchanting. The re-enchanting later. Frankly, I wasn't very happy with most of the enchants that I got first go around. I was, like, satisfied that it was enchanted, but... You know. A little miffed. A little miffed that they weren't really good enchantments. Except for that pickaxe. That pickaxe was perfect, dude. That couldn't have been more perfect. Alright. Well. That was that cave. I was presented almost nothing for my trouble. SMH. It's just a crevice. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Where are we headed? I think over this way. We'll go around the mountain instead of over. That ought to work. I love how easy it is to run the treetops here. Because nothing can really spawn up here anyway. Oh man, I chose the wrong path. Gotta jump and run here. I don't know, Chad. I'm kind of chilling today. That's a woodland mansion. Well, we know where one of those is now. I was just thinking about how I'm out of things to talk about, and I'm being kind of quiet, and I should say something. The game has given me plenty to talk about in that woodland mansion. Ha ha ha. Those don't usually have loot that's really worth it to me. I mean, totems sometimes, which is nice, but generally, just kind of meh. But we'll head toward it. Maybe it'll be a good omen. I heard that. Maybe it'll be a good omen toward finding a cave. Maybe that'll be the case. God. I've never found one of those in survival. No, they just spawn. They can just do that. Suppose we could enter. We shouldn't. I don't really feel ready for that at all. Take a little dip. They really don't tend to be that much trouble. It's just like the evokers scare me. As they should. Appropriately so, they scare me. It's on the top of the mountain up there. That's gonna be a tough pull. Let's see. Can we... Actually, we're having a pretty easy time climbing this mountain. Really not proving to be that much trouble. He says, struggling to make even one block of upward movement. That's okay. We'll go look. We'll go look real quick. Ouch. What's the worst that could happen? We're right here at the entrance. We'll clear the first floor. That's what we'll do. We'll clear the first floor. Let me move my shield into my offhand. And get some food that will actually fill me when we might be facing enemies. Some food that'll actually last for some regeneration. Is there loot in here? No. Not a loot room. Ayo. Getting a little creviceal in here. Oh, hello, zombie. Death. I hear illagers. Gotta say, not a fan. Not a fan of what I'm hearing. Ooh, a chest. 13. Ooh, Vex armor trim. Don't mind if I do. Is there any useless stuff I can drop off? This. Another 13 disc. We don't need another one. I'm afraid to say we do not need it. Let's retrace our steps now that we've got it. To retrace our steps like this isn't just like a straight path. Okay. Thoroughly explored. Now. Spider! Hello! Bunch of wool in here. If that's any good for anything. No chest though. Might have to dig the wool out to get to a chest, maybe. I don't know. I doubt it. Hi, buddy. Going to the axe, guys? Yeah. Ow. 2 of you? Stay back! Come back, I say! Oh, shit. Emerald drop. Oh my god, they almost got me. They nearly fucking got me. Ooh, those guys do some damage. Back to back like that? Ugh. Real rough stuff, real rough stuff. We might find some decent loot in here, I hope. I haven't been in one of these since they were initially added, I don't think. So. You wanna see me? You wanna lay your eyes upon me? There we go, now he sees me. Break my shield? No. Oh shit, I can't let him hit me. That is imperative. That didn't heal me any. I thought the bread healed me. I gotta learn to keep a better eye on that. Evokers and the guys with the axes hurt so bad. They do hurt so bad for illagers. I'm so used to pillagers, where it's like, pillagers are not that tough to handle. Come on, regen me. What's in here? Spoida? Moida the Spoida. Looks like just a jail cell. Little carpet padding. Put the carpet down. Yeah, nothing in here. Nothing in here. Okay, moving on, moving on. Another jail cell. Oh, this one's got like redstone wire in it. What the fuck? Yo. Got a chest over there? No. Darn. Okay, well. You eat another piece of bread. Get it healed up. Nothing around that corner. The amount of, like, I'm hearing is, kind of upsetting. Hi, buddy. Oh, you got armor, so you'll take an extra hit. There we go. Death, please. Got a third fella in here? Nope. Light that bad boy up and get a move on. Oh, it's the empty chests room. I love the like empty chest storage room. What about this double here? No? Do any of these ever have anything in them? I don't think so. I'm not sure it's possible for those to be holding anything. I want the chainmail ones, actually, yeah. Fuck it, put me in the chainmails. Round the corner on him? Oh, it's just a zombie. Dang, I was expecting worse. I hear a different and I'm very frightened by that. Hello. Big old face. Whoa, creeper. Aw, man. Okay. Hit him. Not have him blow a hole in the floor. Preferably. I'd like to keep the structure pristine. That way it's easier to navigate. Wait for him to fire a shot. Dang, this skeleton cannot shoot. Come on. Done. Okay, it seems like they backed up on me. Hello, Skello. You wanna come here? Whoa, creeper. Okay, well, that was bound to happen. Alright. Big room. I see. I get it now. Understood. Big room. Big consequences. Hello. Big consequences for being left in the dark, that is. You guys hit so hard. Owie. Youch, even. So before I move on, take another bite. Let's stop for a minute and take a bite real quick before we get a move on here. This music is so calm. Oh shit, that's redstone. That's not what I wanted. Whoa, hello, hello. Snuck right up on me. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, no. I was so far from home. Time to get a bed. Time to bring a bed with me. I'm running over there with nothing but a bed and some food. We can do this. I know we can do this, right? It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of, like... White wool. Okay. I I think I left my spare bed in the other one. But no, yeah, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of if I can get back and get my stuff. We'll take this one. As far as food goes... Oh shit, we still got steak. Best food in the game, baby, let's go. Well, best food to me. Special place in my heart. Alright, let's run. Take a full sprint at this thing. See what happens. Bah. So I think we can handle it. I think we can handle it. We just gotta run back. I expected today to be like a mining day, but I'll take this. If this is what I'm being presented with, I'll take it. Woodland Mansion time? Let's go. Because, like, it's not that far out. It's only, like, I think I walked, like, 500 blocks this way. Maybe 1,000. But it definitely wasn't super-duper far out from where we're at. So it's not like it's a terrible ride. But I definitely want to be able to set my spawn when we get there this time. I didn't expect to be cornered so fast. Armadillo. Passing through, bub. Don't worry about it. I have no idea of the coordinates, so I'm kind of just, like, loosely following my original path, and then working on a prayer here. Is that the pit? Nah, it's a different hole entirely, which means we're a little ways off. Yikes. I'm just hoping I'm not just, like, completely out of line with it Y level wise, and then I end up futzing around when I don't need to. Just stop by these cows and eat some steak, like a power move. That's the hole we were in the first time, so we are on track. Good, good, good. We can get back there. But no, yeah, it's been, I mean, it's only Wednesday, but it's been a pretty good week for me so far. It's been a week since the birthday stream, and I'm feeling very secure in my streaming. I don't know. Overall. Numbers are a little low lately, but, you know. And as much as that matters for Twitch, it doesn't really affect how I feel as much. I don't let the numbers get to me emotionally. But I feel, in terms of, like, security and the growth that we're having, I think we're growing just fine. We're just growing in an abnormal way. Like, regular followers are becoming subs, and subs are becoming, you know, are becoming multi-month subs, and I think that's honestly more valuable than getting new folks in. Come on, let me go to sleep. Let me take a slumber. Oh, there's the mountain we were headed towards that one time. So see, we're almost there already. Love my Twitch app cutting off, so I didn't even hear 5,000 blocks. It chart 5. No, I only said 500. I only said 500, not 5,000. I don't think we're 5,000 blocks away. Like, I think we're just about, like, about 1,000. You know? I wouldn't know. Here, F3, how far are we from spawn? Almost 1,500. Almost 1,500. Probably closer to 2,000 at the actual thing. But that's just what I'm thinking. Okay, so we need to go around this mountain, and then on the next mountain over is where the Woodland Mansion is. So that's where we'll set our weary head for probably one final night's sleep by the time we actually get there. And then we'll, in worst case, we'll just set our spawn point. And then we'll be back, and we'll be grabbing our shit, and we will be continuing. Those items are still just chilling on the ground. So as we get close and we load those chunks, I need to take special care as to not like get myself stuck somewhere or get myself trapped, or waste time in any such way that would prevent me from being able to go on, you know, and get there within 5 minutes. That's the real hang-up, is that 5-minute till items disappear timer, which I almost wish I could adjust. Is that, like, spurred from a limitation of the game, but I feel like, honestly, it's super gamey. You know, it sort of gamifies getting your things back. And, like, you know, I feel like the loss of items is so in-baked into the Minecraft experience for me now that there it is. That, like, I wouldn't want it without, you know? We played with Keep Inventory for most of Console Craft, but that was, you know, that was just for, like, a silly RP server that only lasted a month, you know? So why not have Keep Inventory on for it? It allowed us so many opportunities just to fool about. But alright, our items are most definitely loaded into existence now, so I need to hightail it over there. Speaking of hightail, they released hightail recently, or at least showed something for it. I don't keep a close eye on a hightail, but everybody's shocked that it just looks like kind of a shitty Minecraft knockoff. I don't know, I was kind of like, is it a hot take? Is it, like, bad of me to say that I expected it? You know? Like, because I honestly, like, everybody seems so shocked that Hytale, you know, a Minecraft knockoff made by the people who made Hypixel, is not very good. It's just like, yeah, no, of course not. Why would it be? The guys who run a minigame server? Really? Those are the guys we want making our, like, Minecraft killer, quote-unquote? Honestly, anything aiming to be, any, like, modern game that aims to be the, like, X franchise killer, you know, always seems to fall short to me. It's like, whereas, like, games that are like, oh, we were inspired by this and that, they tend to do very well, and they tend to be good. The only exception being Pal World, but that fell off in, like, a month, so, you know, so much for that. So much for the Pokemon killer. Not that Pokemon's in too hot of a state recently, but I don't know. I hear whisperings. I hear people talk about how we're headed towards a Minecraft slump. I'll sleep there. We're headed towards a Minecraft slump, and how Minecraft as a game, popularity-wise, is on the decline. And it's like, dude, I don't believe that for a second, dog. I don't know what to tell you. There we go. Killed. Pick up a bunch of this stuff. I think I'm hearing them from the second floor is what's happening. I believe that's the case. I get my shield into my offhand, and these on my feet. Okay. Yeah, and I'll leave those. That's fine. Alright, let's eat a steak. Oh, God, the steak is so much better for you than the bread. Okay. This. Pickaxe. 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 Axe. Shovel. There we go. Now, let's get a move on. Now we're in a state where we can push it. Oh, shit, I lost my food. My food out. Okay, that guy clearly had no interest in a fight. I need this as well. Oh, another no loot room. Hey, buddy, you wanna give me a fight? Thank you. But no, yeah, I'm happy to fill time with this. My God, this was such a pleasant surprise today. The things you find while exploring, man. The things you can find while exploring. Really fantastic. Anything in the anvil? Oh, wait, you can't store items in anvils, that's right. Well, let me place the torches so that I can signify that I have at least been here. And that's the entire first floor. searched and run through. Oh, do they still spawn down here regardless? Or... Come on, let me heal. Let me heal. These corners, man, these corners. They get me every single time. Okay, now I can deal with this creeper. Dead. Okay, let's do a sweep. Do a little sweep. I think that one came down the stairs is what happened. We're just sweeping. Having a little look. A little look-see. Hi, pal. Dude, it's so nice having a bed here now. Oh my god, he picked up the axe. Get him! An iron axe, I don't need it. Don't need it or nothing. Let me make sure this area is completely lit. And bam, that's a pretty tight corner to be fighting him in. See if we can't kick some zombie ass real quick while we light up this behind the stairs spot. And then we'll head upstairs, I suppose. With the ability to respawn here, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. Alright. We'll do the same thing. We'll go counterclockwise. Like we did downstairs. Or like we... Yeah, like we did downstairs. Oh my god, 3 of them. Fucking 3 of them. Oh my god. That's 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Perfect. Alright. And I barely took a heart of damage. Maybe I'm getting better at this. Maybe I shouldn't let my ego run away from me, though. I should, take care. Hi, pal. Death. Bam. Bam. No runes there. That's downer. That's a real downer. Maybe that just means there's a big, big room awaiting me. Oh, hello. Weird that they don't put a bed in this structure. There's just, like, wool. See, I don't know if there's, like, chests hidden in places. I don't do these, you know? Oh my god, they're all up on the ceiling, these skeletons. They're, like, dropping on me. Insane. Have a little look. Have a little look. But no, yeah, Woodland Mansions are kind of, like, I kind of sleep on them because it's just, like, the loot isn't really all that good, you know? And if the loot isn't all that good, why bother, you know? But I reckon they're a fun experience. I reckon I'm not having a bad time, necessarily, you know? They could do with a revamp. I'll say that. They could do with a revamp. I think Minecraft as a game sometimes is a little too afraid to adventure. That goes up to floor 3, yeah? Yeah, we'll save that. I'll be saving that. Is he after me? Mr. Skeleton? He is. Oh my god, that's where they are. That's where they're all chilling, all the villagers and shit. They're all right fucking there. God, he's dropping on me from the ceiling. Okay, let me get a bite to eat real quick. Perfect. Man, I knew I should have been carrying my emergency bed on me. My emergency jid. Deploy the emergency jid. Hello. There we are. Oh, I'm not I was holding the crouch key, and for some reason my brain, like, got scrambled, and I thought I was holding the right click to hold my shield, so I was like, that skeleton can't hit me. Haha. You know? And it's like, he totally can. Oh, shit. Hello. Vindicator moment. dark outside? Let me go ahead and sleep. Just so stuff doesn't come into the front door at me from out there. Alright. Go grab our items. And show that Vindicator what for. I always get my Illager names mixed up. It's a very short floor, it seems. Right here. Right here's where all my shit went. Come on. He's got me in a box here. He's got me completely boxed in. That's my trouble right now. I don't have any spare items or anything. And none of the loot here will help me fight, so... I mean, he is kind of stuck there, so I can just sort of... Oh shit, we're into him now. Well, they're probably picking up my armor now, which is going to be a little bit of trouble. Just a spot of bother. But we can resolve that. We can deal with that. That won't be that big of a deal. I'm glad it's happening in this like tight enclosed stairway space. So at least there's that. Oh my god, a creeper now of all time. Oh, okay, there's my sword. Awesome. Alright. Got most of my things. Put armor on. And pick some things up. I must be missing pieces of my armor. There we go. God, I am beating this armor to shit, which is good, because I usually sit through some iron armor and never have any trouble to use it in. We still got our axe. We still got our pickaxes. Still got our shovel. And our shield in the offhand. And now, on we go. Well, first of all, actually, we're just gonna use the cobble that I've already got on me to sort of patch up this little area. Perfect. Where are my torches? There are my torches. See, now I need more torches. What could I huck? I'll tell you what I can't huck. The materials necessary to make more torch. More torch. Okay. Hi, guy. I'm fighting you under circumstances that I probably shouldn't be. With the hope that you will die easily. There we go. Missing out on steak. Let's eat some steak and get our health up a bit before we continue. I'm also carrying a bow that I don't need. Find a room with a chest in it. Absolutely clear inventory, please. I'm still hearing a different hall somewhere. Hello, creepers. Hello, creeper. Oh, shit. And bam. Ah, I thought that would be the last hit on that creeper. Nah, whatever. One of them was gonna go off anyway. There we go. Oh, hi, zombie. Sneaking up on me. For shame. The little rat. Doing a little home invasion. What, a guy can't invade a home every now and again now? What, next you're gonna tell me that I'm not allowed to steal from the homes I invade, huh? Is that what's next? Oh, I dread the thought. There we go. And now, Fight me, you bitch. You little bitches. Oh my god. That animation, dude. Holy shit. Back up. Creeper. Oh. Oh, they're coming for me. I know they're coming for me. Hi, pal. Death. Ah. Evoker got me. Damn. Okay, well, let's head this way, and then we should be able to meet them in the middle. Take back the vast majority of my items real quick, and then armor up. And get down here where I can be more sufficiently spawn camped. And then helmet, legs, no boots. I think I broke my boots. Oh well. Oh, where's my axe? There's my axe. Okay. Ouch! Ouchies, dude. Come on now. Death. At my literal hand, dude. God. Damn. Was it around this corner or was it around the other corner? It was around the other corner. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Where'd he go? There he is. Death. Okay. Now that I've done him in, I need to put my chest plate back on. And my pants. And put my shield in my offhand. And my torches here. And helmet here. I grabbed most of my important stuff, which is nice. But I want the rest of my items too, thanks. Where did you come from? Thank you. Oh god, help me. I've gotta heal with melons. Okay, so the good news is I have just about done this floor. I think some of my stuff dropped through. That it did, that it did. I got my boots back. How nice. Nice of the game to give me my boots back. Okay, now time to head back upstairs. I guess. Here, I got my steak back, which is also good, because that means I can munch, munch, munch while I'm not currently being attacked. And make my way around. Owie. Die. These guys don't hit as hard. Like, they hit pretty hard, but they don't die as infrequently. Like, they don't take as many hits to kill as I remember, is what I'm trying to say. Christ. My fucking speech capabilities have been limited. Which, you know, to most people might seem like a blessing, but... I got him! I got him! And it only took me like 8 deaths! But I got him! Now I just gotta get his little friends! Oh my god, I'm on half a heart. They're gonna get me again. Yeah. More like Vexel 64. Okay. I got that. Let's head back upstairs. Grab my things. I'm glad I keep dying right upstairs. It's very, very helpful. Very good. Okay, it seems like they want to keep their distance for the moment. Which works for me, because that allows me to place my armor firmly back on my body. Any of my items down there? Nah. Does not appear so. Ouch, ouch. There they are, there they are. The little bastards are back. They keep retreating into the walls, dude. How am I supposed to fight that? Start ripping this place to the ground? You know, I joke, but... I think if I had to. I don't know if that's audible because the game, I'm sure, is a little quiet. But... Did that one just die on its own? That one just died on its own. I didn't even do anything. Didn't have to. So much for keeping the structure pristine, eh? Well, I suppose I brought all this stuff. I should be able to utilize it. Fucking nothing in this room. Or in that room. What were these guys defending? To me, it don't look like it was much. Oh my god, zombie in there. Is that intentional? Did they do that on purpose? Is that part of the structure, or did that just happen? Woo! That genuinely spooked me. Jump scare. I have like 2 hearts. I should eat. Instead of fiddling with this creeper. Peekaboo! Oh, he's dead. There we go. Now I am the monster in the closet. Ho 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 ho. What's up here on this balcony, I think? There might be a chest up here. There is a chest up here. Another Vex armor trim. Chainmail chest plate. Sure, I might need it. Pole. String. What can I drop off? Carpets, carpets. Name tag I want to keep. That wood can go. Actually, no. 2 of these I need. The rest can go. There we go. Consolidating some inventory. What else can I be rid of? This was supposed to be a mining trip, but I don't think I need to bring home 3 redstone. Yeah, no, that's about it in terms of things that I need cleared from my inventory. Okay, so we still got a floor of this building to go. I remind myself. It feels very finished to me, but we're not quite done just yet. We still got this big-ass mob room, too, dude. Like, holy cow. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Did he just set him loose? He just set him loose. Hi, creeper. I don't think he's coming down. Good for me, then. Good for me. Okay, so I could play fair. But when have I ever been known to play fair? If I can help it, I'm not gonna. See if we can do something about those creepers. Those creepers are our biggest risk at the moment. I'm shocked that Evoker wasn't really much trouble at all. One creeper in there now. There we go. Managed it. Why is he at the top of the ladder? I think he's trying to move. I don't think he can properly navigate a ladder down. Haha, I guess who's stuck up. Okay, he's dead, he's dead. There we go. Now we come up. Whoa! Oh, so much for not blowing a hole in things. Hello, witch. I'm just gonna sit here and let you poison me, I'm afraid. Whoa! Creepers! God! They're actually an interesting part of this. Like, I don't know if they're intended to spawn in this structure, or if it's just because of the amount of dark spots that they can spawn in. But they are genuinely interesting in this sort of space because of the... I got a torch. And a couple other things. But they do provide an interesting challenge in the way of just... Where'd my items go? Oh no, they're all over here. Right. 2 creepers exploded, not just 1. Let's check if there's another creeper before we move on. And a chest plate. Doesn't matter which one, I suppose. I mean, it kind of does, but... Yeah, it matters. I'll swap them out. What's here that shouldn't be? That. Okay, now all I'm short is my leggings. Which are fine to just be replaced outright. I doth not mind. I'm feeling a little slick about going in unarmored into the final area here. But maybe I'll feel better about it with another Vex armor trim. I don't even know what the Vex armor trim looks like. I probably should. Oh my god. Oh, I thought it kept going up for a second. No, it just goes up to the ceiling for some reason. Let's see. Now that we've done everything down here, we've explored the lands as I see them. We should probably head up to the final level. And see if we get a totem from this. Because I'm curious, because I'm pretty sure you can get a totem from these. I don't know for sure, but I'm fairly certain you can get a totem from these. So we were not here. Not there. That's the room we were just in. I don't know how I managed to save that one for so long. I guess I put it aside and then just never came back. Here we go. Staircase. Have at me. Come and get me, I say. Step 1. Drag the enemy into familiar territory. Did you know that these guys were designed for Minecraft Dungeons first? Like, they were designed with Minecraft Dungeons in mind, is why they're so, like, odd. It's important that I knock some hits off on that guy instantly. As many as the game will allow me. Alright. We got a couple hits on him, though. You gotta admit, those were a couple good hits. But did you guys know that most of the Illagers, especially the Evoker, were designed, you know, for Minecraft Dungeons, and then were put into the main game first, because it's like, oh, you know, those are good designs, and you know, back when you give a shit about... Oh, man, I happened to pick up the totem that he dropped first. Oh, man, that's a good achievement, though. Well, that was a memorable first totem, I guess. God, I can't believe that. I picked up the totem and used it instantly. Was not my intention at all. Okay, I got a bunch of my items back. Let's come down and around. I'll fight him if they insist on fighting. If it insists. Ouch. Okay, well, a lot of my items are more easily achievable now. So at least that's something. You guys know I'm bad at the game? I don't know if you guys know that. But I'm not too good at this. I'll wear the chest plate that I have. Okay. And now we head up. Hit him. Hit him exclusively. Okay. Awesome. We're making progress. We're making progress, folks. We're making progress. It's slow and steady, but we're making progress. Gotta whack the shit out of the evoker over and over again, then we could pick off the Vex after. My axe. He can't have that much health left. Damn it. He killed me himself with magic, I guess. I like that, like, died to magic is a thing that can happen. It's not a death message you see too often. Sounds like a shitty lore explanation for a character death of just like, yeah, he died to, I don't know, man, magic. Fuck. I don't know, I was slain by a Vindicator. I guess he came up behind me. Again, with the getting the Illager names incorrect. My items might not make it through this process, though, unfortunately. Well, at least we don't have anything on us we can't replace. Other than, like, oh no, what about our, like, 413 discs? You know? Kill him! He's dead! He's fucking dead! I got him! And I got another totem. Awesome. Cool. Wow. Totem scrotumed. Dude, I love totems. Should make a raid farm. Should do a raid. Actually. That dip in the floor will get me every fucking time, dude. Apple popped. Oh, they just died out on their own. Nice. Where are like half of my things? I think they're still up there. Okay, well, time to go back, I guess. Ouch. Meet me on the stairs. It's going down. A zombie, huh? A zombie on the way up. But no, yeah, focusing the evoker is definitely the way to go. Good to have that tactic in my back pocket for the next time I hit one of these. Yoink. Run, run, run. And hit him. And hit him a second time. And hit him a third time. And boom. Sorry, you're gonna have to die. You're an easy target. So you're gonna have to, like, go now. That's everything I have placed where it ought to be. Shit, another one? Oh, well, that'll do him in. I didn't know there were two. I must have been whacking at both of them. Retreat. Retreat to die. Retreat to die. Okay. I ran the wrong way, by the way, I think. Oh, no, we're good. Got a couple totems, though. Oh, that fucking Vex followed me all the way there, dude. He followed me all the way over here. You serious? I could leave now, but what's leaving now, you know, other than quitting? The totems are the real gift here. I, like, gave a little bit of my inventory to get them. I mean, I say a little bit. I had mostly garbage, so it's not like I missed out on a whole lot. Hey, one of my 13 discs survived. Congrats! Yeah, I think some of my items despawned in that time, because I'm not... Some of my copper. Really should have put a bunch of my loot items away at some point. I didn't even foresee the idea of throwing myself at this thing until I win. You know? Hey, actually, I got most of my inventory back. I mean, I'm gonna do the smart thing and put it away? Probably should, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I'll retreat. I'll put some things away. And then I'll come back. Actually, here. Spawn chest. Where is my spawn point? I think I ran the wrong way. Oh, no, no, no. It's around here. It's around here. It's around the corner. We just went the long way. That's fine. The long way really isn't that long. Take a nap. Take a good old fight nap. You guys ever take a fight nap? Kicking the shit out of some guy and or having the shit kicked out of you? And you're like, you know what? I'm feeling kind of tired. Mind if we... The guy's like, yeah, no problem, no problem. Go ahead. You take a little nap together. Fall asleep on the floor next to each other. Holding hands, mayhaps. And then, you know, you come to, and then you just start wailing on each other again. Instantly. No? Just me? Alright. Fair enough. Alright. With my bread, and my axe, and my armor, and my 13 disc. Away we go. Need some real food, come on. There we go. Not this melon garbage. Okie dokie. Yeah, I know. I'm coming. Believe me, I'm gonna come. Alright, dead. Another totem for the big guy. Yet another totem for the big guy. Okay, I'm running. I'm running. Don't have to tell me twice. You guys still following? I was in Woolen's stream for a bit the other night. I'm making time to, like, make chat appearances in people's streams and hang out a little bit. You know, because I like doing that kind of thing. I can just never make the time for it is my problem. My primary issue. Ouch. First off, grab the torches. Second off, let's go back up. Those Vex should be despawning anytime now, really. That's not that much of a hazard. I kind of like the cobblestone blocking in the spots where I blew it up. Put that out of my main hand instantly. In fact, let's put that deeper in my inventory. Dude, I broke all my armor doing this shit. This shit is something to me, man. Dipping in and out of the walls, are we? There we are. Oh, was that it fading? Nope. That's them going in on the offensive. Speaking of offensive, ouch. Like, owie, dude. God, these Vindicator guys seem like no problem. By comparison now. Maybe on like slot 9, so in case that totem is the first thing I pick up, I don't fucking waste it. Sounds like they're taking damage, and or they're doing like a... I like the little noises they make. I wish I could have one of them on my side, genuinely. Haha, get juked. Get juked. Oh shit. God! Having no spare items makes this a real pain, dude. Doing this with iron armor is a mistake. And I knew that going in, but I thought it might make for a fun time. And it is a fun time. I'm still having fun. I'm still having fun. Don't worry. Don't you worry about me and how much fun I'm having. I'm having, I'll have you know, the most fun. I'm having fun in my failure. I like to throw myself at things like this over and over again, kinda. There's a part of me that enjoys it. There has to be, or I wouldn't be doing it, you know? And out of my hotbar altogether. Yeah, I think there's one more, right? One more guy to fight? Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. Not many loot chests. Not many loot chests, but... You know, we got enough. We got enough totems. We got like 4 totems from this building. And we got enough deaths to have used all those totems over and over again. But, like, we didn't use them. So, we get to go home. We should do a lap. We should do a lap to make sure there's no items on the ground. Or anything else that I've missed. There are 2 of these rooms. There's this one that I took down. And then, oh, that's a creeper hole in the wall. That's why this room has 2 entrances, because it doesn't really. Understood. Yeah, consider that a lap. Now let's take our items. And as much as I still want to go on that mining trip, it's probably a good idea to go home, honestly. And not lose 3 totems. Would have been 4 if we didn't, you know, crash out a little bit there. Die hard, rather. So yeah, I think it is about time we make our way back home. And then we'll cruise back out this way. Re-geared, revamped, and evaluated. Ooh, what's over there? I can get a little distracted. I can have a little distraction as a treat. That was fun! That's a fun little woodland mansion. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I did die a bunch, which is a testament to my lack of skill at this game, but I would almost rather eat the rotten flesh than the melons. Don't tell Jed, but I actually kind of like the taste of rotten flesh. I like the gamble. I like the gamble that comes with it of just like, am I going to be able to eat or no? You know, am I going to get hunger or am I going to get like my hunger appeased or am I going to make it worse? You know? It's a gamble that's very much not in my favor and kind of bad of me to participate in because of that. But the gamble I choose, you know? Oh, cherry blossom. Okay, I gotta go over there real quick. We gotta use this axe one more time. Not for evil, but for cherry blossom. Ooh, actually. More iron. Surface iron. See, we did a little mining. We did a little mining. Look at us mining. I'm mining right now. Check it. Okay. So that's a woodland mansion dealt with. I've been thinking about stream music a lot. I was in Crim's stream and Woolen's stream, and they were both playing licensed music recently. And, oh, I had more to say about Woolen's stream, the other night. I think last night. Yeah, it was last night. Gosh. They've been playing licensed music a lot, and it doesn't seem to matter. So I'm thinking about, you know, just not really caring. That coupled with the birthday stream and the Fortnite festival. Like, it's really got me and Jed both thinking about just, like, maybe playing licensed music doesn't really matter. I'll ask around. I'll ask around and see what people do to get around that. Especially for, like, for the YouTube uploads later is my real concern. Like, you know, if it'll improve the stream, fuck the YouTube upload, I'll find a way around it, you know? That Fortnite Festival VOD did get, like, limited to not viewable in certain countries, apparently. I don't know what countries, it wouldn't tell me, but it did tell me that, like, certain nations will not be able to view that video. I hope the US isn't one of those regions, because that would suck. Like, I hope it's, like, Yugoslavia or something. Where it's like, oh no, my Yugoslavian fan base. They'll be so disappointed in me. You know? For not being able to view one singular Fortnite VOD. I cannot stand for this, you know? I need to chop down one of those cherry trees. I need to bring a cherry tree home. I don't know what I'll use it for, but Pride Peninsula's gotta have something pink on it. I gotta make something bright pink. Just absolutely pinkify it. So all I really need is a sapling from the cherry blossom forest. I haven't seen a cherry blossom for real yet. Like, at all. I think that's not even this update. I think that's last update. And I don't know, I just haven't managed to see it. It is last update, and I just haven't managed to see one in survival yet. But look at how pretty. Look at just how pretty these trees are, dude. And the shape of them, something special, to be sure. We're gonna hang out here. Maybe get a sleep in. Definitely get a sleep in. See if we can't get ourselves as much wood as our little axe can handle. I'll chop down a big one. I think this will be one that we can chop without making too much of an issue. I love how experimental they're getting with, like, tree shapes and things. Since, like, the acacia trees. The acacia trees are the first trees I really remember that weren't just, like, a trunk with leaves at the top. And I remember thinking that was so cool. I remember thinking, man, this is really inconvenient to cut down. But I remember thinking it was so fucking cool. You know? Grab me one of these. Let's take this one down. As well. 6 saplings ain't bad, though. Oh man, my axe is still capable. It's still kicking. They make these things to last, dog. Oh, there's a beehive. Oh no, I'm unhoming some poor bees. Maybe they should come home with me, live in my beehive. Oh. There we are. Let's run around and collect some saps. Actually, I should probably cut down another one. Oh, I left one in this tree. 2 in this tree. Oh my god, I left some in some of these trees, dude. Whoa. No wonder they're not, like, decaying at all when the other ones are decaying super fast. Oh, I thought there was a desert temple over there. That tree in the distance. That one right over there. I saw it through the fog and thought it was a desert temple, I was gonna say. Waiting on some more saps. More saps! I don't think this axe will last through another tree. I could try, though. I could pick a particularly small one and try. Here, this one will do. There we are. Down, down, down. I usually find weird-shaped trees inconvenient, but in the case of these, I don't mind. You know? I've noticed that bees are very common on these ones. Is that, like, a real-life thing? Or is that just because... Like, is that a real-life thing because they, like, flower and blossom? Or is that, you know, a Minecraft being odd today thing? Either way, I like it. Oh, more saps. Love me a sap. Oh my god, we've got half a stack of saplings. I think that's enough. We should head home. Where's my bed? There it is. I knew I sat one down somewhere. Eat some melons, and then we'll get on our way. Back to home. But no, yeah, it's been a good time. It's been a good time this lately. I've been a little ramped down. I need to get back to the console craft video I was editing like a month ago. I got kind of like the wind ripped out of my sails with that particular console craft video, because like all the footage has Jed's audio on it, not my audio, because the audio from like my recordings was broken, and Jed was kindly enough to lend me his, which I appreciated very greatly, because that means that video gets to exist at all. But a lot of the little moments I had on my own have to be cut, which sucks, but you know, 'tis show business, folks. You learn to work with it. You learn to work with what you got. But no, yeah, console craft taught me a valuable lesson, and that is evaluate the amount of labor you're going to have to put into something before you set your sights on doing it. Take a real moment, and if you're not sure, don't commit. If you're not sure you can handle it, don't commit. You know? Because even if you're not sure exactly how much labor is required, you know, you need to know that you even, like, assume the worst. Assume the worst possible estimate of, like, you know, in terms of, like, labor timing. Because that was my mistake, because I assumed, like, yeah, I edit videos all the time. I do, like, one a month-ish for YouTube. So I should be able to knock that out, no problem. And then turns out I was not, in fact, able to knock that out, no problem. Which sucks, but I was able to... I knew when to quit. I knew when to quit, and I think that's important too. Know when to quit and know when to reevaluate, because it wasn't necessarily quitting. I'm still releasing the console craft video. I'm still going to release the latest one, and then I'm reworking on the thing. I'm reworking on the console craft series and just like how I want to release that. I think I'm going to release it on the VODs channel. Like, I'm rebranding the VODs channel to VODs and more. So it's not just Twitch archives. Or I might start, I've been pitching around the idea of a third channel for a while now. Like a sort of, like, if anybody gets this reference, a sort of like Scott's Stash to my Scott the Waz, where it's just like, I put like lower effort things in, where I really just want to like talk about a thing, or like I just want to put a video out real quick, you know, or a video that wouldn't really do well on my main channel that I know wouldn't do well on my main channel, or like these console craft things where I still want to put it out, but it doesn't really fit the main channel, because like people on the main channel are honestly, weirdly enough, not digging console craft. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. Is just start a new, like, a second main channel, but a third YouTube channel overall. That's just for, like, extras. And I might call it Voxel 64 Extras. I've passed around more Voxel, or, like, Voxel 60 more. Or I had one for a little bit that, like, I didn't really like the name because it didn't flow well. But it was a good pun, Voxel 63 and a third. But this is just something I've had in the back of my mind for like a year now, that I keep going back to, of just like, maybe I'll release that. Maybe I'll do that someday, you know? Maybe that'll be something that I do. But I'm not 100% on it. I'm not 100% on it. But I'll tell you what, I will know what I'm doing by the time that console craft video comes out. Because that's like where a lot of the halt on work on it has come from. Of just like, hey, I've got like art fight stuff that I'm doing on the side that like I'm having fun doing. You know, and I'm having fun working on that project. I'm working on streaming projects. And squeezing in editing time is far and few between, but I would be lying to you if I said I opened to that Premiere project even once in like the last month. You know? Well, the last month is a stretch, because we did just wrap console craft like a few weeks ago. but I hadn't done it for the last week of Consecrate. The last 2 weeks. I'll say the last 2 weeks, for sure. I definitely haven't touched it in the last 10 days. But I will be coming back to it. I swear I will be coming back to it. It's not Jover, folks. It's not Jover even a little bit, you know? It's just changing formats, you know, and making sure that content gets out. Because there's a lot of... We told a really cool story there, and there's a lot of cool moments in Console Craft that I would like preserved in video format. And I have the recordings to do that, and they're taking up space on my secondary hard drive. So I can totally get those working for me in no time flat and get those out so you guys can enjoy them just as much as I enjoy them privately, you know. And that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on, chat. That's what rattles around in this old brain when I'm not explicitly doing other content. But there's home. We're finally home. I could plant some of these cherry blossom trees, and I can have some of this cherry wood. Can't wait. Can't wait to have cherry wood as like a usable thing. I love it so dearly as a texture. God, someone posted that video where they were like, oh my god, this is why hardcore mode can't be in Bedrock. And it was a video of them just like dying randomly. But they were building like a skyscraper out of nothing but cherry leaves. And it's like, that is the ugliest build known to man. You deserve to have been smited for that. You know? Like, because cherry leaves aren't an ugly block. It's just like only cherry leaves. You're building a house out of only cherry leaves. I mean, I guess I didn't see the finished build, so I don't really get to comment on it. But still, only cherry leaves. That's your block palette. In like a very green biome too. There's like a plains. Either way. We have totems now. I love totem. So glad we have totem. The flow armor trim, and now we've got these 3 Vex armor trims. Hoe away. Put this with the wood. Then I'll step outside, and I'll go throw this in our various unorganized chests that need organizing. Totem, totem, totem. All this stuff, if you please. With the exception of these, that... I need my pickaxes back. What am I doing? That coal has a place. Same with that wheat. Though I can clear that out a little bit. Okay, that wheat away. Need to make more bread, actually. I kind of lost a bunch of mine. Hey, mutton! Cool. We'll take that and some bread, and then we'll go and we'll get ready for a mining trip. Again, for the second time today. No, I'm not gonna put this iron in. It'll be fine. Loving the coal surplus. Loving it. Set our spawn point again. Did I already? I already did when I got home, yeah. Okay, awesome. 35, half a stack. That's enough for... pants, boots, and a helmet. I do, though, not want to make the same mistake I just made. I want to go through here and go check those chests out there and see if there's any armor beating around in them. Because I'd like to wear the stuff I already have before I go making new things for myself to wear. I've got boots in here, but I'd like to save them. Okay, no, I don't have anything. Good, good. Awesome. So let's come in Curse of vanishing leather boots. Oh no, where'd my boots go? We need pants. Probably a helmet, honestly. And boots. But we're not going to make the helmet just yet. I think we'll just go without a helmet if it breaks. I'll just have egg on my face about that one. That's what'll happen there. 22 sticks. That means we got 3 pickaxes. We got pickaxes for days. Iron axe. And iron sword. There. And we shouldn't run through that while we're mining. Let me put this horse armor and this name tag in here. And I think that'll do us. I'll take this with me too. And a set of arrows. And then we're ready to go. But before we actually get going, first of all, let's do that. Do a quick walk around and check on these. Now that I saw that. These could be... Aha! Got some trouble in the bedroom. But speaking of trouble... and bedrooms, I am going to take my first BRB of the day, I think. I think this will be the BRB that we take. We'll be right here. So, here's your reminder, chat, that I'm going to play an ad. If you don't want to see the ad, you know what to do about that. And I'll be back in a moment. Grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever you like. I know I'm grabbing a drink because my mouth is dry and I am parched. And then we'll be back in a minute to actually go on that mining trip I promised at the beginning of the stream. See you guys then. Okie dokie, chat. We're back. We're back. Took a BRB a little early, but the timing was just appropriate, is all. You know, it was just like a decent time for a BRB. Seeing as we just got back from a trip and we just got prepped up for another time for yet another eventful day out. So I'm hoping we can finally do that mining trip and we can get things done. And let me put some of this stuff away, actually. And then we'll be good to go. There's always a last looks. Oh, right. I was going to make some bread as well. I guess I forgot to do that. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. And then I'll be good to go. Then I'll be really good to go for sure this time. I promise, actually. Oh, wait. No, shield. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. One of these days I will be prepared and I will mean it. That day is not today, though. Let's get... I'll use these planks, sure. And we'll... Boom, 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 pow. Which reminds me, I should carry some wood on me anyway. Not these planks, but I should carry... like, 16 logs. Probably enough. And these sticks. Could put some things away. And then... we'll move on with our business. What is that block up there? I gotta know. Oh, it's like a set of like 4 blocks. Okay. I think we'll head that way this time. We'll go the opposite direction of where we just went. That's what I think. These crops aren't even growing because I'm spending so much time away from home lately. I promise that one of these days I will stick around here long enough to harvest those crops. Bing, boom, boom, bing, boom. Okay. So, I haven't been this way in a while. So I'm hoping there's plenty of splendor here for me to have. Plenty of splendid, sorted splendor. And then I can easy swap my shield and my sword out at need. I've already been there. I know that for a fact. Let's keep going. This Nintendo playlist is an oldie but a goodie. It's easy to return to, you know? It's easy to put on. You know, it's easy to have on during a stream. It's gotten me through a number of streams as background music. I get sick of it sometimes, I do, but that's just because of how often I'm able to use it, you know? I don't know. I think I'm thinking about it more lately, especially because I've got, like, music on stream thoughts on the brain. And so there's just a lot of that to go around. But hey, we're coming up on new territory pretty soon. Parrot. I don't want another parrot, not after what happened to the last one. I will miss him every day. Poor unnamed parrot. I didn't even have him long enough to name him. Still so upset about that. Even though he made creeper sounds at me to mess with me. Still love him all the same. Look at that. Again, savanna biomes just stretch forever, dog. That biome, that savanna biome that runs the other side of the river goes all the way over to the woodland mansion, all the way to here, crossing like 4 biomes on this side of the river. It is redonkulous. I can't fucking stand it. Like, savanna isn't my least favorite biome. It's just that, like, you see so much of it, you know? You see so much savanna biome that it just becomes so trivial and so, like, it's the fact that savannas are, like, it coats, like, half your Minecraft world in that, like, gross sepia tone, you know? That the grass is there. I don't know. I'm starting to dislike how often I see it, not the biome itself, you know? That's my problem. Let's get some coal. Worst case, this trip will be about getting coal. We do need stacks upon stacks of coal. I would love to come home with as much coal as we can handle. Get our XP back up a little bit, you know? And then come home with enough to fill the furnaces and the chest with surplus. There we are. And then nothing down that way. Oh, more coal up this way, though. That's always good. And I have such trouble with my posture. I find myself, like, hunched into, like, the shrimping position constantly. No offense to funny chipped shrimp or anything, but, like... Man, my posture is just, like, killing me. Alright, let's come up this way a ways and see what happens. Oh, some iron happens. Hello, Skello. I have a bow. I don't need to run up on things like this. Like, it's really, truly unnecessary. Ooh, more cave. Ooh, I'm a better shot than you, buddy. And you were born to shoot. How's that make you feel? Ah, you mad. There we go. My arrow's back. Sorry, I just wanted to use my bow for a moment. That's all. Not so bad. Okay. But no, yeah. Oh, there goes pickaxe number 1. Now we have just 2 and 3. How will I ever recover from this? With just 2 iron pickaxes? Gosh, I was about to talk about something when that broke, too. I have no idea what it was now. That thought has completely left the building. And it has showed no signs of ever returning. Oh, I didn't bring my spare bed. I need to be careful then. Not to get myself moited. But hey, we broke our first stack there. So that's nice. Bam. When it comes to coal, we are rolling in it. Alright. So let's get grabby. Take out some of these and some of those. Okay. And then I have another coal vein. Waiter, please. Please, waiter, please get the cheese grater out and, like, start grating some coal over my pasta. I'll say when. I won't. The waiter will just keep making eye contact and keep putting more coal on my meal. And I'll never say when. And so eventually they'll stop. And that's when I spring into action and I go, I didn't say to stop. I never said when. And then they'll keep going. They'll go, look, sir, at some point we're going to have to start charging you for this. And I'll go, no. No, you said sure. I said, may I have some? And you said, sure. Can't charge me for something you already told me was free. Come on. Get over yourself. And then they'll ban me from the restaurant for asking for too much coal on my meal. Puts us over another stack, which is pretty awesome. Dude, I'm gonna break all my pickaxes just getting coal at this rate. Not that I mind. I mean, I kind of wish it were diamonds, but... You know, what can you do? Okay, fine. You're a better shooter than me this time. Okay, put it up, put it up, put it up. Oh, he's dead. The other skeleton killed him for me. Nice. Good, I was kind of outmatched there for a second. Okay. On we push. I hear another skeleton, but I don't see one. So I'll wait for him to find me. Oh, hi, pal. There we are. Dealt with. Grab some of this coal. Have a nice time about it. Grab all of this coal. Much as I can. But no, yeah, I think it's about time that I start planning for Willow Among Us night. I might even be able to pull it off this week. Kind of short notice, but we'll see who could show, and then depending on, well, I saw him. I saw you, buddy. Ow. I was standing way too close. That's kind of on me. Okay, go ahead. Do your thing. God, so speaking on the, I spoke on it a little bit the other day, but I didn't, you know, that was very early on, and it looked like it could go either way, and it looked like it was not quite going his way. So, you know, and I was very disappointed in the internet and very jaded, and during the Raft stream, and I made some comments about the, what's his name? The sketch situation. But I'm loving the turnaround that has made, where everybody, like, everybody turned around. A bunch of people in his, like, social circle have come to defend him. And then, you know, now that a bunch of people in his social circle are speaking out about how, like, no, it's okay that Sketch is gay. It's perfectly fine that he's gay, you know? Now that sentiment is being shared by the brave cis people, everybody, like, has taken it, like, or by the brave, like, cis straight people, then, like, everybody's taken it and run with it as just, like, hey, you know, I guess it is okay, you know, and everybody's coming to his defense, which is great. I saw that, like, a man was being canceled for being fucking gay on Twitch, and I was like, I thought Twitch was better than this. You know, I thought like the top streamers would set a better example than that to ostracize a man for being gay, you know? But I guess I was wrong. And then, like, you know, they proved me wrong, and they came forward and, like, came together and defended their friend, which I thought was great. You know? Very good of them. And, you know, I'll stand by what I said, that, like, you choose the company you keep, and it looks like the company he kept did, in fact, end up, in the end, supporting him. And so good for him. Good for him for having such good friends and such good, like, colleagues that would come to his aid, you know? Good for him. Couldn't be happier. Because, like, I can't be happier. I couldn't be happier because of what that means for him. But I also couldn't be happier for what that means for, like, Twitch as a platform. And its, like, level of inclusivity. You know? Ooh, there's a mine shaft down there. And a big, deep cave. Oof. Okay, well, that drop is gonna hurt when I do it. Let me just... Oh, well. He fell off on his own. Here, let's... Whee! Go ahead and head down a path here. Pick a path and run it. Full steam ahead, dude. Okay. Whoop, I'm stuck. I'm unstuck. Check me out. Yeah. Alright, let's move on. Oh, spawner. The spiders. I want to get better at Minecraft. I've spent years playing it, and I've never put any effort into getting any better at, like, the actual combat aspect. I think I should throw myself at that kind of thing more. I've never been good at competitive games, you know? When it comes to, like, games where competition is important, you know? Okay, it doesn't look like there's a second spawner in here. There is iron in here, though. Which I will be taking for myself. Believe that. Because after all this, like, gear grinding, my iron stockpile looking a little low. Looking a little worse for wear, if I do say so myself. And I do. But no, yeah, I just need more supplies. And the fact that we're at deep slate, not at deep slate level, doesn't really matter at this stage. It's like, I can find diamonds in chests here, dude. It doesn't have to be a... Doesn't have to be a thing, you know? Take a little trip. Oh man, that's a lot of iron. Big iron. Wish we had a lava pool nearby home. That'd be great. For, more iron. Upkeep on the furnace wall. And being able to keep those fed. Because I could just make a bunch of buckets and then lava bucket it. On the more using... The furnaces that I would use more anyway. What happened to my sword? There's my sword. I found it. I've found it. Okay. That's that. Take a couple bites of this meat here. And, yeah. But I've noticed that homophobia has been kind of on a rise lately anyhow. Which is concerning. Like, even beyond the sketch thing. It's concerning. You know. And I, personally am not a fan. Yeah, local gay man, not a fan of homophobia, it turns out. Let him fight it out, let him fight it out. In fact, actually... Can I jump in here, fellas? Would you guys mind if I... There we are. And a gapple for my trouble. And a saddle! We can finally get that horse I wanted. Oh, horsey, here I come. Just about horsey time, fellas. Love that for me. Oh, I've got to write down these chords. Are you serious? A double skelly spawner? A double skeleton spawner? I'm gonna have XP for the rest of my life! Get a little nether travel system, the distance will be no trouble. Oh my god, what kind of book is that? Channeling? Eh. Hat disc, though. And yet another saddle? You love to see it, dude. You love to see it. Oh, F3, F2. 303, 190. Ho, 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 ho. I kind of want to start keeping a book and quill in-game. Like, for notes. This one's a skelly, too, yeah. There we go. We've got the chords. We've got the freaking coordinates, dude. This shit is gonna slap. I can't wait to, like, design around that and build a double skelly spawner. There's enough gap room, I think, between here and here. There's just enough that I can make the room where they all come down dead in the middle, so that I'm, like, at the perfect spot for both of the spawners. Oh, that's a project, dude. That is a absolute behemoth of a project. I love that. Okay, we need a geode too, though. I know where to find a geode, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I wrote down, or I, like, screenshotted some chords for one that I found before. I'm fairly smartin'. Yeah, my helmet's still taking some hits. Look at all that water down there. All those glow squids chilling. Go this way. We haven't gone this way yet. Most of these have been very small, very short little mine shaft. Very fruitful, though, with those spawners. Oh my god. They're almost like, they were almost like perfectly in line with each other, too, dude. That's the fucking insane part, is that they're so perfectly placed to have a double up. That's fucking insane. I can't believe it. Now I'm thinking about the spawners. I'm so hyped about the spawners. Genuinely. That's gonna be such a fun, like, not only is that gonna be, like, a fucking project, that's gonna be, like, or not only is that gonna be, like, a great source of XP, it's gonna be a fucking project. That's gonna be something I can work on away from the base. I'm very excited. I love working. Okay, your buddy snuck up on me. What's your excuse? I guess what's my excuse for letting that one hit me? Go break the other spawner while we're here. But hey, cave spiders are no trouble for me anymore. Nothing back here. I expected that these would always be 2s, but... like, you know, when I say the thing needs the whatchamacallit, the Woodland Mansion needs a revamp, I mean in the same way that, like, just little touch-ups here and there. Like how the mine shaft got somewhat recently. That was cool. What can I throw out? Wheat. Won't need it. We got plenty back home. Oh man, I get to keep my wheat anyway. Love it. I can have this iron, too. Probably won't be able to keep my wheat permanently, mind you, but I'll keep it for now. Alright. Let's see. 6 of these. And block off the water. And away we go. Away we go to grab some coal, I guess. Cave noise. Haven't heard a cave noise in a while. My god. But no, yeah, people are talking about how, like, oh, there's too much music in Minecraft now that, like, more composers are working on it. I think there should be more music. I think it should have a slider like how Raft has, where I can just set the music to never really stop. To, like, stop for maybe, like, 5-minute intervals and then come right back. I think that's what I would want. Is like, a minor update, or, like, as a piece of a major update, just like, yeah, we've added a shitload more ambient songs and a shitload more situational ambient songs that play, like, this one only plays while you're mining, or this one only plays while you're building, or this one only plays when you're, like, you know, sitting around your base, sorting things, or like, yada, yada, yada. You get what I mean. That's what I'm envisioning, is just a bunch more of that type of thing and focus, because that's one of the things people love about Minecraft is the music, you know? And so I feel it only appropriate that they would go and include something like that. Here, let me get my sword out. Jesus. Start working my way back in here. Couldn't even have spawned one, dude. How pathetic. But, like, that's one of the, like, things that people love about this game, myself included, is just, like, the music of it. And sure, it might get repetitive, but, like, that's what the slider's for, of just, like, oh, I don't want to hear as much music now. Can I turn down the music? You know? Can I turn down the... how often the music plays? And I think that would be a fun thing. Okay, there we are, and... yeah, that goes to a dead end. I'm not passing all that lava for a dead end. Sorry. Let's check out what's in this direction. Oh, voice crack. Oh. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's go. So, nothing down that way. Another torch here. To be safe. Now, let's go torch this way and check out this far section if I can. Ah, shoot, I'm gonna have to go down there. There's more mine shaft down there. So I reckon I will. I saw that skeleton. He'll probably still be waiting for me when I come out of here, especially if this goes nowhere. Wow. Okay. Well, there's more mine shaft that way, too. Okay, I thought this was the last little bit of it. This is like the last gasp right here. Little touch of the structure. Whoa. This has got branching pads. No promises any of them go anywhere. But... and whack. Yeah, I wasn't doing that. There was no way I could have pulled that one off. They were too primed and ready. Oh god, another spawner? Hi guys. It's only spiders. That's manageable. I've never seen this many spawners, like, generate this close to each other. Oh, what? No chests. Bonked. Absolutely fucking bonked, dog. Okay. Yeah, I killed your spawner. What of it? Stop. Stop. Ow. Kill him. Kill him. I'm hitting him. What? No fucking way, dude. Oh, no. I'm so far. I'm so far out. Are you serious? Oh. Okay. Game plan. Game plan. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna make a pickaxe. And we're gonna bring our spare bed. We're gonna fucking sprint for it. Oh, we do have a saddle in here already. We didn't need that saddle. I guess that's good to know now. Yep, time for me to make these into sticks. And then use some of those sticks to make a pickaxe. And then run for my life. Off this way. Towards options, resource packs, open resource packs folder. We'll navigate back from the resource packs folder to the screenshots folder. And I'll find those chords. We need to come down on 303, 190. Where are we right now? Negative 555. Here, how about we sort of diagonal it? Actually, no, we'll head straight this way, and then we'll adjust for it once we're close. I'm going to close that for now, because we're not even close, so we don't need to be looking at it down to the number just yet. Hopefully I don't starve to death sprinting all the way there. It is 800 blocks, so it is a possibility that I nearly starve to death getting there. That should put me down right on top of the skeleton farm, or what will someday be the skeleton farm. Actually, it's like 900 blocks away if you include the other direction as well. But I think if I make little moves this way, then I'll be able to... Stuck. I'm stuck. Parrots around. Is that a fucking... Okay, no, it's a flowering azalea. Okay, I thought that was a jungle temple for a second. Alright. How are we looking? F3 menu. Negative 178. It's only 500 more to travel. 600 if you include this direction, but I'm going to slowly be working this direction anyway. Just because I realized how off I got on this axis was only out of necessity, really. More than anything else. So it won't be that big of a deal. I just let myself get cornered, is all. And then my fucking sword wouldn't hit that spider. Like, at all. So that's completely on me. Hey, Peanuts, welcome in. We are after our stuff. How was your stream? How did it go? What'd you get up to? What were you doing? Squirrel is mad. Also, hello. What are they mad about? What does Peanuts have to be mad about? It's a beautiful Wednesday evening. Come on. Why be angry? But how are we doing, Raiders? While we wait for Peanuts to make their appearance known. I know that, like, I know that gap of just like, hey, thanks for the raid. How was your stream? You know, and then like not being able to hear it initially. 'Cause it's like, oh man, I'd still need to wait for my ending soon screen to be over so that I can be done with stream and tab over and maybe get an ad on my way. Ugh. You know, so there's just like, sometimes there's a gap. All right, how are we looking on locale? Okay, 200 blocks to go. We played Silent Breath. No, I'm not mad. Nuh-uh. Sounds mad to me. Sounds absolutely pissed. The words of a deliriously pissed man. Can't believe it. I should have F3 open. Still got a couple hundred to go. I shouldn't have F3 open, in fact. But no, yes. Silent Breath. I haven't heard of it. Were you playing a rage game? Is that what happened? You ended stream without saying anything? You rage quit stream? Is that what happened? I thought my phone's volume stopped working. That's hilarious! That's gold! Oh my god. Speaking of gold, this is not the hole we came down. It's a horror game. Oh, got spooked. You got spooked into ending stream. Didn't like one of the endings. Ow. Fair. A good game with a bad ending can piss me off far worse than a bad game, dude. Oh. Okay, we're at 320. What are the chords for this? 303, 190. Okay, so we gotta go back just a little bit. Oh man, I'm gonna, like, starve to death. I got way further off track than I should have. Hey, there's a ruined portal up here, though. 300, 303. Now we just have to travel a little ways this way. Duck under the ground. And we'll be good to go. I'll check this when I get back to the surface. I'll remember that this is here. 190. Down we go. Down we go. Nope, he's 100% angry. Pissed, dude. Pissed. Spent like 15 minutes just to be executed. Ugh. Awful. Sounds terrible. I hope the rest of the game was good, though. I hope you had a good time with whatever else the game entails. Really need to get my items back. I just spent so long mining, dude. You have no idea. Well, I say so long. I spent, like, anywhere between, like, 20 minutes to 40 minutes. Something in that gap. Mining. Then a cave spider and a creeper cornered me, and, doing a little dig down now. Gotta reclaim my things. Am I gonna make it? There we go. Alright, I'm in. Now I just gotta make my way over to where I died. Which isn't super far. And I've lit most of this main area up, so I should be relatively safe to travel. Ah, there's all my stuff. Found it. Oh, thank God it's all safe. It's all here. It's all right here. Okay. Let's put torches in the old offhand. And light this area just a touch more. Why can I not hold anything else? What am I missing? Do I have armor not on? No, I broke the hell out of my helmet, dude. Oh, it's the spare pickaxe is what it is. That wouldn't cause me to lose, like, several inventory spaces, though. Come on, be real. Oh, I'm picking up items from the, like, exploded mine shaft, right? Twig! Hello, Twig. I'm glad you see the comedic genius of my raid, though. No, it's funny. It's really funny. Game was good, Lamau. Just this, good scares with the caveat of not being able to scream. Oh, it's that game! Is it the game that, like, checks your fucking, like, mic levels and shit throughout it? Am I thinking of the right one? Oh, multi-shot. Alright, I'll take that. We take those here. What can I... Do I need all these saddles? Probably not, but I'll put the dirt away instead. Let me organize my hotbar again. Now might not be the time. Yeah, now's not the time. Die, pal. Thank you. Anything else? I'd like the iron, but I could do without it. Honestly. I would not be able to survive that. Very noisy boy, yeah. If only my computer was better, it wouldn't be running at 10 to 15 FPS. What is this, a channeling book? I don't need channeling. I'm not getting a trident anytime soon, at least. God, I'm so glad we got our stuff back. I should eat. I'd totally be eating. L peanuts. Bad computer, bad streamer, L. I kid. But where are we going? There's still more mine shaft to see here. We're not quite out of luck just yet. Oh, cool. Another inventory slot because I'm stupid and put my torches into 2 of them. Yeah, mad about it. Steve, Cope, Mauled. Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have blocked that off, because that was... Yeah, that was my ease of access down there. If that's somewhere I wanted to be. That might be somewhere I want to be. I don't want to be there right now, but that might be somewhere I want to be in a minute. Potentially. God, I am simply just, like, holding out, folks. I am holding out for the next Willow project, whether that be this Cobblemon thing, or, oh! Let me show you something real quick, chat, while Raiders are here. Check this shit out. This is not the right direction. If I come over here, back to this area where I dug myself down over near the spawners, and I do mean spawners, because there's one skeleton spawner, and then if I come around the corner, two of them right here, with like just enough of a gap, right? With just enough of a gap that if I could dig through here, they might not be in line enough for this to be doable, actually. We're about to find out. Yeah, here we go. Just enough of a gap that I could have them both running at the same time and have a little room in the middle so they're efficient. That's gonna be so fucking cool. I can't wait to build that. It's not even gonna be that far away from home. You know? Set up nether portals and it'll be like a 5-block jaunt over here. Get everything out of these chests. I need that piece of bread. Didn't get Bill Clinton, piece of cheese, Bill President. I love that Twitter post. I love me when Bill President when piece of cheese. With like the corrupted Bill Clinton image. Evil Bill. Go ahead and pick some coal up, because we're gonna need it. Still in my broke boy era where I require coal on the regular. Gotta have it. There we are. Perfect. Let's check around a little bit. Nothing here. Please send me when Bill Clinton piece of cheese after stream. I need to see it. Oh, I'll find it. I'll find it. I know Jed has it, but I think I also have it bookmarked on Twitter, so I should be able to get that to you, no problem. So, I heard that Discord is in testing phase, and doing like a slow rollout, specifically in Canada right now, for the Roll20 Discord activity. So, heads up to anybody interested in that. If you've ever wanted to get a D&D campaign going with your friends, it's about the time that you would be able to do that very simply through only Discord. Which, I'm hoping that's what they're going for with this, because that would be really cool. To be able to, like, set up characters and do battle stuff and maps and dungeons and things entirely, like the entire Roll20 suite, but entirely in Discord. That's how it was pitched. So I'm hoping that they follow through with that and that it's cool and usable. Dude, I've been wanting to do a D&D campaign for so long now. I've tried doing D&D a couple different times. I've learned that it's probably just not for me. I would be down to try it again. But that might be my, like, RP withdrawals talking. My, like, Minecraft RP withdrawals talking. And my, like, lack of ability to do lore right now. I don't know, I much prefer Minecraft RP, because I exist in a physical space and am able to, like, sort of act better. Because I'm not just, like, a disembodied voice and a character sheet and imagination. Which, that's great and all. That's fantastic for those who prefer that. But me personally, I like a little grounding. I like a little bit of grounding to my RP. Yeah, I get that. I'm kind of the same. Well, because, like, I feel like I'm always second-guessing myself with D&D. Because it's, for the most part, to me at least, an unfamiliar system. And I feel like I'm going to, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this now, and go, and somebody's gonna go, you can't do that right now, because you, like, have, like, this, or this stipulation to being able to do that, and it's like, ah, fuck, you're right, and I'm just gonna, like, look like a fool repeatedly, you know? Or that I'm going to interrupt the game to look like a fool, even. Like, D&D is definitely one of those activities where, like, aside from, like, the turn-based bits, you kind of just have to, like, know what you want to do and shoehorn yourself in. You know, which I've gotten good at in recent times, but, you know, I don't know how well I would handle, or I don't handle it very well, I know for a fact, in a D&D setting with experienced players, you know? If I got into it when all of my friends got into it, maybe so, but I was excluded from that, so, you know, until it was too late, and then after it wasn't too late anymore, and they were like, oh yeah, Vox might want to join us, maybe we should ask him. By the time that time rolled around, everybody had been playing for a little while, and, like, they were happy to have me. It wasn't an active exclusion, I do need to be fair. It wasn't like an actively, like, oh, we just won't tell Vox we're doing it, or anything, or we just won't invite him. You know, it wasn't anything like that. I don't really need this multi-shot book. But it was just, like, it was just a simple case of, like, they didn't think I would be interested, and so they didn't bother asking. And then it's like, well, now you guys already know what you're doing, and you're very familiar with how you're doing it. But I guess I'll give it a shot. And I had an alright time the first time I did it. And then, but I came in way late on the plot, and I didn't understand the lore of the world that well, because, again, I came in super late on the plot of it. Hello, creeper. And so that was a whole problem in and of itself. Dead. Sorry, I needed to focus up a little bit. I was like, I want to try to use my bow more. I may try to run something if y'all wanted to do an intro campaign. Well, now I feel like after my many, like, snippets and bits and pieces, I feel like I have a firmer grasp on it. I think I would have a lot more fun DMing than I would actually playing. I think it's something, like, I haven't tried DMing, but, like, I would much prefer to have something pre-planned and then be able to surprise people and be able to entertain, basically. And sort of, like, it's less about the being in control bit of DMing and more about the, like, you know, the familiarization bit. And like, there's something very special about handing somebody a story you're telling and, like, handing it to a group and going, like, here are the events as they play out, and getting a, you know, maybe, you know. And it's like, I just, like, I've been a blight. It's sort of a joke, a personal joke I have, that every campaign I'm even lightly involved in ends up dying, like, almost immediately. That's what happened to that first campaign I was just talking about, where it's like, it ended very abruptly, like, 2 weeks into me being there. And so it was like, okay, well, there goes that. Maybe I'll try it the next time it comes around, you know? A day will come when I'll be able to participate. And it just never, like, next time came around, and to be frank, I just, like, as nice as the person, and as chill as the person DMing that time was, I just didn't prefer their style of DMing, where they were very haphazard. Because I take my time on character things, is my issue. I take my time on character things, and they were very quick and expectant that I would be able to, like, I had a rough character idea that Jed wanted me to do with him. And so I was like, yeah, I'll play your second fiddle. I'll play your, like, basically, like, secondary, like, character, and we can play off each other, and I think that'll be nice. And then we got in, and it's like, I feel like I was expected to know, like, by the DM, I feel like I was expected to know a lot about this character that I was doing. Like, I was expected to have a lot of certainties in the character I was playing that I didn't know I was playing until, like, a week beforehand. You know? And so it became a lot of, like, it sort of wore me down on the concept of just like, okay, what's your, you need to be able to put together your character sheet right this very second. And it's like, that's okay. I can put in all my stats and stuff. That way you have those. And then I can work on like the deeper actual story intrinsic parts of it, you know, as we go. And I'll have like, of course I'll have the important stuff done by session 1, but it felt like, you know, I was unfamiliar with like the exact level of detail a session 0 consists of in a lot of cases. And so like that was where my disconnect was, of just like, I don't think this is for me if I'm expected to know like this character's favorite color, you know, basically like that level of information about them. That's like, you know, that's pretty surface level for a real person, but for a fictional character, I guess, you know, or for a fictional character that has been made up like 2 days ago, you know, it's kind of a weird, you know, ask. And it's like, I'm considering implications and I'm thinking about things, and I'm like on top of my usual like slow like unraveling process of designing a character. Oh, hello, skeleton. Or putting together a character. I'm also like on top of that having to consider like this character was Jed's idea, and so it's just like I need to figure out, like, not only do I need to come up with answers to these questions, I need to come up with answers, you know, I need to come up with answers that don't, you know, go against what Jed is trying to build here, you know. And so it became a lot of just like, okay, well, I can't do this because everybody else seems to have it completely back-pocketed and figured out, and I don't, you know. Everybody else knows exactly what they want from these characters because they knew they were in this campaign. They were in this campaign months ago. I found out I was going to be doing this campaign less than a week ago, and then the DM was very understanding with me. He was very patient with me. I just didn't prefer his like very haphazard style of doing things when it came to the storytelling of it. I'm just like, because like somebody was like, hey, what if we sat down and we wrote like, I can't remember who suggested this, and it's a cool idea for like getting to know one's character. Like, what if we sat and we wrote all the like basic wants and needs of our character. Like, what are their hopes, what are their dreams, what are their thoughts, what are their general life philosophies? Just 5 pointers that like relate to that. What if we did that? You know? And it's just like, I don't know if you've ever been like asked to come up with a character and then immediately asked after that to come up with 5 of their most intimate wants and needs in life. But it is a big ask, and then the pressure of everybody going, okay, I'm done, I wrote mine, you know? And then it's like, man, I haven't even started. I can't even think of one, you know, yet. I need more than like 5 minutes to work on this. Because it's like, I can get behind the logistics of it. I can figure out the logistics of it. That's not a problem. But don't drop a whole creative writing assignment preemptively on me. I think we've done this entire mineshaft now. 10 minutes, like 10 minutes before I need to have it done, you know? That was my prime gripe, I think. That was where, oh no, there's still more mineshaft here. That was my breaking point, because I left immediately following that. Like, I just kind of got quiet and sat there and tried to think on it and tried to get it done. And I was like, hold on, I need a couple more minutes. Give me a couple more minutes. And like, I don't know, I felt kind of rushed toward the end of it. Of just like, Vox, you know, you don't have to have this done today, right? We can move on. And it's like, I'm hearing I don't have to have this done today. I'm, however, seeing that everybody else has it done and knows exactly what they're doing, and that I am the odd one out in that way. And so I should probably like hurry the like I was hearing from everybody like, no, you don't have to have it done right this minute. We'd prefer if you hurried the fuck up though. You know, and I'm sure that wasn't the intention. I just felt pressured, you know, to like rush something out, and it's just like I don't like to rush. And I get that it's not rushing. It felt like rushing to me, but I get that it, like for everybody else, that's just what this sort of collaborative storytelling thing is just putting pen to paper, you know, and putting together very basic ideas, even to very non-basic statements, and then working from there. And it's just like, I don't know, my writing flow for character writing just does not compute in that way. It just is not a style that works for me very well. So like I feel like if I knew what my character was more than like I don't know, let's say like a week before I was actually supposed to do it, I feel like I would have been fine and been able to knock that out just as fast as everybody else at the time, but it just like it was just such a thing for me of just like, oh no, everybody else is done, I'm not done yet. And then that building pressure on top of the fuck, I can't think of anything, I need to think of something, you know? And it just like it all culminated in a fucking like, oh, I'm burnt. I'm burnt on this whole thing, you know? There's a ravine down here somewhere. I know there is. Somewhere that way, I think. But no, yeah, that's just where my thought process ended. That's just like, I don't think D&D is not for me. I just think that I just think I'm more measured than most with it and I need more time, and being at the table makes it very hard. Being at the table makes it very hard for me to focus on getting done with something that I need to get done for the character. Like, I get that's the point of session zeros, is to, like, prep that kind of thing in a group setting. You know? But, like, I don't know. I need to be able to focus, and when I can't focus, when I can't focus and it seems like everybody else is already done, and they're, like, waiting on me, and I can't focus, I start to panic. You know? Like, I start to run myself in circles, and I start to, like, panic, and, like, I don't know. I don't make those thoughts known, and thus no one can accommodate for them. I do want to say there weren't accommodations made for that, because I didn't say anything about it. I just was like, okay, maybe this isn't for me. I'm not gonna stress myself out and hold everybody else up and have a bad time. You know? So, like, in that moment, it wasn't for me. Maybe it would be if I tried again, but, you know, I'd be kind of slow to open my doors to it. And I'd only really want to do it with close friends, you know? That's something else I learned very fast, was just like, I don't know, writing to me is a very vulnerable act. Okay? Writing character stuff, that's another aspect of it. It's just like sharing character ideas and writing ideas is such a vulnerable act to me that it's just like, oh yeah, I invited my friend, here he is, he's gonna be here, he's gonna play with us, you know? And it's like, oh, that's cool, that's great. I don't really know this guy, and that, like, primal anxiety of just like, I'm gonna say something and this guy's gonna go, that's fucking stupid, is gonna cross my mind, and I'm not gonna be able to focus or get anything done. And so it's like, yeah, no, it's another situation where, like, in that case, I'm not, you know? Don't think I could. I don't think I'm finding this ravine either, by the way. I'm looking for it. Maybe it's over this way. Maybe it's over this way. I think it is. Yeah, because that's where I blocked off that water. Okay. Let's start to make our way down into the ravine. I'll have to be careful. I'll have to be real careful, like. But I think we can do it. Oh, that's more than just a ravine. That's a whole ass cave, dude. Okay, okay. Is that a... No, it's just a deep slate mound. It looked like a geode from here, and it's like, oh, that's exactly what I need. Good to know that it's over here where I need it, but unfortunately I could not be that lucky this time. That's okay. I'm lucky in a lot of other ways. That's okay. That 2-spawner thing was lucky enough, for instance, that, like, having to go out and find a geode, you know? That's super doable, comparatively. Alright. Oh, baby zombie. Where is he? Where's he coming from? What's he doing to me? I hear him, but I don't see him. Here, let me just, since I managed to finish that other food, let me go ahead and eat. Yeah, they clearly haven't spotted me yet. There's more than one baby zombie down here, sounds like. Which might end up very, very unfortunate for yours truly. Any baby zombies up here? There's creepers. I love placing down a torch and immediately having it blown to fucking smithereens. Wherever those baby zombies are, they're out of sight enough that they're not coming for me. Yoink. And we do another yoink. Uh-huh. What's further down this way? This tight little tunnel. Aha! Easy access. I see, I see. Let's see. Oh, there's redstone over here. A little bit of redstone. Oh shit, my pickaxe is gonna break soon. Oh, I'd have the materials to make a new one. That's fine. That would have been an issue had I not had the materials to fix it. No, give me my shield back. Give me my shield back. Thank you. Womp, 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 womp. Big step moment. Oh, there he is. There are the little guys. Both of yous. Death. Death. Hoorah. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Collecting some iron. Oh. God. Just kind of sift through here. Not more cave back this way, is there? That wasn't my intention, but sure. Sure, we take those. So glad that didn't follow me while the baby zombies were looking. It'd be embarrassing. Is that another baby zombie I hear? My God, dude. Talk about bad luck. I have a sneaking suspicion this doesn't go anywhere, and then I'm being led down to nothing. Oh, no, it keeps going, it keeps going. Bet this goes down to bedrock, and then goes nowhere after that. This is my contention. Oh, no, it does go somewhere. It does, in fact, go somewhere. Wow. Or at least it goes to lava. Which is cool. Let's wait on that to dissipate. And then we'll keep at it. Yeah, this goes nowhere. There's nothing down here beyond the lava. Time to sort of navigate my way back. Oh, the water's gonna make this so much worse, huh? Oh, dear God. Okay, well. Time to pony up and get back out. Slow as ever. But no, yeah, that's my why I don't play D&D corner of the stream. I might at some point. Maybe this Discord thing will get me to actually try and give it another shot. Under like the hymn of close friends, you know? Okay. Whoa! Hello, creeper. Ouch. Shit. Dig into the wall. No! Damn. Damn. Alright. Still have the image up, so I should be able to navigate my way back there. I'll tell you what I'll do, though. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna get a bucket. We're gonna grab our shit. We're gonna go home. Specifically, we're gonna get a water bucket, but we'll get the water on the way. Is that a fucking baby can the game only spawn baby zombies right now for some reason? I haven't seen a regular zombie in a minute, but I've been seeing baby zombies non-stop. I am concerned at the number of... Like, that's 4. That's 4 in a row. Okay. Let's get moving. I never considered how horrific baby zombies are as a concept. Like, both in, like, their conception and in, like, having to fight one. I was late to the bit. I was playing Elden Ring. Fair. Enjoy being late to the bit. As you will forever be. How does it feel to know that this VOD will come out and you will be forever, like, sealed in time as the guy who was late to the fucking grab a bucket and a mop bit? And the fact that there's no other baby monsters? Yeah. Feeling kind of confident after those 2 baby zombies. See, I saw the hole that I dug. I dug the hole to get away from this, to get away from the, what do you call it? To get away from the Enderman in case that creeper damage counted as me hurting him. But, like, I was like, I should block that off. I'm only on a heart and a half. And I was like, no, it'll be fine. There's nothing down here. And then a creeper comes around the corner. Absolutely was not fine, turns out. Okay, 300 blocks to go. Try and keep on the straight and narrow here. Oh shit, I'm out of sprint. No more sprint. Me when I'm out of bootleg Sprite. No more sprint. At least I'm not forever sealed in time as the Stingray fucker. I wouldn't say that I'm sealed in time forever as the Stingray fucker. I can unseal myself in time is the thing. I can undo that. I can take that clip down and it's gone. I can erase that VOD and I don't even think it got clipped, but I can erase that VOD and it'll be Jover. Nope, it's on my channel too. Get reported, idiot. Prepare to be sued. Illegal use of my likeness. That'll hold up. Okay, I should be coming up on the place now. I can sue your soul from your body. You would get nothing from suing my broke ass, I'll have you know. You would gain not a dime and lose everything. Oh, we're back here. Which means we have to be close. Hey, there's the hole. Let's, sploosh our way down it. I'll just ride the wave here. Also, knowing where I live means nothing, dude. In this particular, like, threat instance. If you were gonna come to my fucking home, maybe. Oh, shit. Well, time to run. Time to run, everybody. Before skeletons start spawning in there. I think it's lit enough from the daylight that they won't. But just in case, let's run away. Let's keep back. Guess you could serve me papers, but sure. If you guys aren't going to be living together in like 6 months. Yeah, right? You knowing my address means nothing to me, Jed. In 6 months or less, I will know your address. I will be feet from you at any given time. That should, frankly, scare you to death. There we go. I was picky about block choices, so that took longer than it should have. These in my offhand. Eat some of these. I was threatening you physical harm, but your stupidity killed me in Elden Ring. Good! I win! I've lost nothing for this. I have only won. In fact, I got to threaten you more clearly with physical harm. Live on Twitch. See what you do about that, he says, knowing that the report user button is, like, right there. In Minecraft. In Minecraft. I swear. I mean in Minecraft. What do you mean I'm not carrying any iron? Oh, I'm carrying 2 stacks, that's why. Yeah, my inventory's full. It's looking like I'm gonna have to get out of here and come back. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's looking like the case. That sucks. Your boots on? Never mind, I sent that as you put them on. I got my boots on. I knew they were in my hotbar. Doesn't really matter. One way or the other. I picked up all my items. Oh shit, I missed coal. I'm missing out on coal, dude? No way. No shot I'm missing out on coal. Also, L plus ratio plus I reported you. No, you didn't. Come on now. Reporting me over a joke. Loser behavior. Loser behavior, frankly. That's what I have to say about that. What do you have to say for yourself? I bet it's nothing as cool as that. I bet it pales in comparison to how cool that was. Nothing over there. Damn, I take the report back. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you do. Suck that shit back in. Come over here and put another Yorch on it. Where's out? There's out. Oh! gonna be doing this for a minute. I'm afraid to say, chat. Hope you like water. Time to drink it. Okay. The torches go out of my fucking offhand for this. Oh, that just ate my fucking water bucket. Okay, well. Suppose I know what I gotta do now. Uppies. Gonna force feed you 1 billion York peppermint patties. Hope you like Everest. No! I don't want to go back to Everest. I didn't even realize it ate my fucking water until it was too late. Speaking of eating. Probably do that before we surface. Especially considering it's almost night. And it will be night by the time we get up there. Uppies. Time for uppies. That is correct, Jed. It is time for uppies. We didn't get any diamonds today. So far. The day's not over yet. We still got 50 minutes. We still got 50 minutes. Though I think I want to stick around the surface today. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, we never checked out the chest on this. Oh shit, blast protection 2. Don't mind if I blast protection do. Fortune 3. How nice. Gapple. I love collecting gapples that I'll never use. They're too precious to me. I can't use them. I'm fucking insane. Are you fucking deluded? Do the like 10 minutes walking back home thing. Oh, look at that. Not the bee in my way, but... Are we headed the right way, actually? Yes. We are indeed headed the right way. Good. I thought we might be headed the wrong way. I didn't recognize going this way from the top of that mountain. I've never properly... Excuse me. I've never properly made the return journey. The rejourney. Dog. Sorry, but I'm not in need of another dog right now. I barely spend time with the dog that I have back at home. We haven't named our dog back home. You got any name ideas for that dog, Chad? I don't think I named him. I haven't had a name tag to name him with. Oh, I've been bonked. Oh, red hot take. Right, yeah. Red hot take. Let's think. Let's think on this one, Chad. Let's think for a minute. Concrete. Spend time with dog. I will. I just keep forgetting to bring him on these little expeditions I go on, and thank goodness I have, because he would have gotten killed on a bunch of them. I just worry, you know? I don't want the dog to get hoit. I go out and I do silly, dangerous shit. That could very easily get a little dog killed. I'm thinking about the red hot take, by the way. Don't sweat that one bit. I think my hot take for the day, I saw a video earlier today that was talking about Eddie Murphy and how Eddie Murphy used to have a signature laugh, but, you know, because that's just how he laughed. But he adjusted to stop laughing like that, because when people did an impression of him, they would do, like, his laugh and, like, one, maybe two other things, you know? And he got sick of it, and he's like, I don't want to be the guy with the signature laugh. And it's like, why wouldn't you want that? Maybe I just don't understand Eddie Murphy, but, like, I don't think Eddie Murphy understands what it is to be, like, truly, like, a comedian. Because, like, when people, like, the greatest of the greats in comedy have a signature feature about them, with that when people do an impression of them, Pride Peninsula, when people do an impression of them, they're able to do that thing, and people recognize who they're doing an impression of, no matter how, like, dog shit the impression. And it's like, that's what those people will be remembered for, you know, even beyond their work. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like going, I don't like it when people make fun of my laugh in impressions. It's like, to some extent, I get it, but on a personal, like, level. But like, on a show business level, I don't get it. Like, dude, you've just been handed the golden ticket. People remember and like you for an aspect of yourself that you just naturally have. Keep that shit, you know? Don't try and change it. Don't try and, like, evolve past it. Or any of that lame shit. Be it, you know? Get into it. Embrace it. People have already tried to make it part of your identity. Why don't you just, you know, do the rest of the job? I don't know, though. Maybe that's my peasant, non-famous person brain talking. Put 32 of these in each. Let them run. And put these in here. And there we go. We've spread the wealth of the coal we've brought back in order to more easily spread the smelt. It's raining out there now. Serious? Damn. Maybe we got time for one more mining trip. One more little one. I don't want to go mining, though. You know? Oh, shit, he got in. He got in. Left the door open, he got in. Then think about my door pressure plates and how that might affect things. Oh, shit, it's raining out there, right? I think we can go back and start working on the skeleton thing. I think that's something we could begin doing. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I know I just fucking got back seconds ago, but I think it could be good of me to begin working on that and getting it put in place. Let's go. How does it affect the trout? How does what affect the trout population? The rain? I don't know. Probably not at all, considering there are no trout in the game. Does not affect the trout population. Okay, so now we go back. My shield in my offhand. There we go. So now we go back once more, and we get started on this build. I'm very excited. Actually, I'll bring some... Let's clear that cave out first, because for this to be efficient, I'm gonna have to clean that cave out down there. So I think it'll be good to go ahead and do that. That something affects something, but I already forgot. Yeah. No, I get you. Let's run back and grab some torches, and we'll be pretty much all set to go mining again. To get right back down there. Put away a bunch of this miscellaneous afterward. Okay, this bow was no help, because I never bothered to use it, really. These cobbles and things will not be required. I should put something in there that doesn't belong. Horse armor. Found it. But no, yeah, I need more torch. Need more torch. $42. Okay, there we go. And then I need food. Means I gotta run over here and go and get some. Put away a bunch of this miscellaneous. Some proper food, not this melons garbage. Dang, I'm being bonked. How unfortunate. Most unfortunate. A bonking for a deed most foul. Do I have another crafting table? If I do, it's in here. Nah, but I got more wood. Make my travel crafting table. Bonk, bonk. What am I doing? Oh. 10 more of these, please. And now away! For every bonk, there will be an equal and opposite pet. Fair. Well, let's go. Let's go finish out that cave, I think. I think that's what I want to be doing. Just checking that cave. And then we'll save the skelly spawner for next time. I doubt we'll have time, because that cave looked pretty big down there. We might have time, though. We might. You never know. Ye never know what might happen. Oh. Big yawn, big yawn. I'm so full of yawns today. One of my front teeth kind of hurts just a little bit. Just like little light, sharp pains. Not fun. I think it's just sensitive, is all. Kind of like breathing through my mouth a little bit, so there's a little bit of cold air hitting it. Alrighty. Let's make our way up here. Traveling through the bamboo is such a pain. What a pain in the neck. Wow. Okay, let me through here. Whoop. So, onward we push to knock that out, and then we'll have a more efficient skeleton farm when we build the skeleton farm. So it's really progress toward that as well as mining progress. You know? Go around, and then we'll go up just a little bit, a little bit further, and we'll be there. Because, you know, gosh, I'm struggling. Let me get another sip of my drink. Been drinking Pepsi products since the boycott started. Several months ago now. And honestly, I still hold by what I said. about the boycott when it started. I'm just like, it's been an interesting time because it's allowed me to explore more small businesses in my area and more chains that I don't normally go to. Got a spot on my monitor. Like, I've pretty much, like, I've cut Subway out of my diet because they're in the boycotts, or they're being boycotted. Like, they're on the BDS list. Or they were. I'm not sure if they still are. I know it rotates. But I haven't put them back in my personal rotation yet. But, are we going too far? We're on 290. We're not quite there yet. But I haven't put them back in my personal rotation if they're not still being boycotted, just because Subway's kind of ass at the price they're asking. I could understand at like a $5 footlong for Subway, but they're charging damn near like even $10, $11 per sandwich. Like, dude, for you know what kind of sandwich I can get for $11? Are you fucking delusional? I think they're preying on people who don't go to regular sandwich places ever and just like Subway. You know? That's what I think. We're too far. We went like 100 blocks too far. Let's and we're like 50 blocks off this way. So 190. Awesome. 330, 300, 303. Here we go. And then here we go. Down we go. But no, yeah, I think Subway is just preying on brand recognition, and that's what's getting them so far. It's just like picky eaters who won't try a new sandwich place. You know? But I implore you, if you've never been anywhere but a Subway, go somewhere else. Go to like a Firehouse Subs. Go to like a, I don't know. Got a bunch of sandwich places locally, but not all of them are chains, so I don't want to start naming them. But either way, find a sandwich place, especially a local one in your area, and go and order the same thing you'd get from Subway there, and you'll find out why the FDA declares, like, their bread cake and, like, their meat almost unservable. I think it's their tuna that's, like, that's been confirmed to not be tuna, but not confirmed what exactly it is. You will know. But I better shut up before they catch me like a fucking Boeing whistleblower, but, like, about Subway and make my fucking car explode or something. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, God! Oh, great heavens. Took a little tumble there. Okay. Oh. Me when I'm fucking stuck in a cobweb like an idiot. I've been cobbed. Vox on the cob. I can't believe it. Alright, let's go. Time to light up the zone. Oh, well, actually, time to get some materials first. Maybe I should do a sweep of just lighting and then grab loot after, but I think I always find it easier to do it this way. I think I'll get preoccupied with lighting and never pay attention to my surroundings, and then it's like, oh, well, speaking of paying attention to my surroundings, and then I'll miss out on a bunch of loot later that I could have had, but it's just like, well, I didn't, you know, I didn't pay it any mind, so there goes that opportunity, you know? But we'll see, just this once, we'll see. Because nothing is spawned down here right now, so we might be able to get the jump on a lot of it. Not that creeper. Now I can get the jump on him. Awesome. Big explosion. Oh. Oh, that's Skulk. Yeah, on second thought, chat, I think I want to stay in my lane. On second thought, I'm not really feeling it. I think I'll just stick around up here for now. Well out of the range of the Skulk. Oh, but it would be so funny. It would be so funny to splash my way down there. You know what it would be? I'm so right, it would be so funny. Take a slow lower down. How the fuck am I setting off sensors already? That's the fucking zombie. Nice achievement, idiot. Oh, it's that one. It's the one that's like dead beside me. Okay, so let's sort of surround the Skulk in light. I have to be really careful here. I do have to be very, very fucking careful. I just don't think I want to go near that right now, but I don't think I have a choice because there are so few. Water sets off the sensors? Oh, that's not great then. These sensors are mostly isolated. So I should, in theory, be able to knock most of them out without too much trouble. This is a terrible idea right now. I will admit to you, chat. This is not my finest and brightest. But how can I say no? How can a guy resist? Okay, there's no sensors over here, so I can... I thought that was a warden. I thought that was a warden. Oh, man, I'm so, like... I'll know when a warden spawns, but I am so fucking, like, whipped with, like, pangs of, like, oh, no, I'm gonna fuck this up real bad. I'll let you know, chat, every time I've ever been in a deep dark biome... Doesn't matter, didn't need the block. Every time I've been in a deep dark biome, I've spawned more than one warden at a time. It has not gone well. It has never gone well. But you can find diamonds here. So for the riches, I suppose I can risk it all. I think there might be a sensor past the water. I should be able to navigate up here at least. Oh. Take care. Take very particular care. I don't know how many of these I get to set off before the game is like, no good, buddy. Warden here. I think 3. I think 3 is the magic number in this case. Skulk is very good for... What's setting that off? The fucking skeleton standing on top of it is setting that off. Well, it hasn't spawned a warden yet. So I don't think it can. Can mobs do that? Can mobs enrage the warden and spur that into spawning? I'm not sure it can, because if it could, it would be. right? I mean, I guess the sensor's not near a shrieker, so it doesn't matter. Is that the thing, right? Skeleton said, check this shit. Yeah, no, he's hanging out. Just hanging out around it. Like an absolute madman. I hear finding diamonds under these skulk patches is more likely than finding diamonds literally anywhere else. That's just what I've heard. How true is it? I got no clue. I got zero idea if there's any truth to that at all. But the stuff's good for XP anyway, so I'll probably start tearing it out anyhow. If for no other reason than for the sake of, like... There's a shrieker down here. Is that diamonds over there? I think that's diamonds over there. Ooh, the mid-air sneak. Right over here. Yeah, it's diamonds. I think it's getting darker. No. Okay, good. Just one. Hey, not just one. Can't wait for there to be, like, lava below these. This is a good sign toward my theory. Yeah, needs to set off a shrieker. Figured. I never bothered learning this stuff. I didn't, like... You know, as interesting as it was... I've never really been around one of these for extended periods of time. Oh, shit. There's so many of them over here. Break. 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 Okay, that one was free. And break the one next to it. Perfect. Again, I've yet to set off a shrieker. I don't know if there's a city here, if this is just like a little skulk area. Kind of hoping for just a little bit of skulk. There's no shrieker over here, so I think I'm clear to just be rid of these guys. Primarily because they bring me great anxiety, chat. I gotta tell you. They make me very, very anxious, these things. Okay. Let's maybe not start sprinting. There's diamonds over there, so I'm gonna go see if I can grab those. The skulk over? No, it continues over there. More diamonds, though. Here, let me Google this shit. Let me do a quick Google search for do diamonds spawn more in skulk. I don't see anything concrete about it, at a glance, at least. Doesn't mean there's not anything concrete about it, which means I don't see anything. After, like, 2 seconds of Googling. Could have brought a hoe with me. Suppose I could make one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, and we'll start clearing skulk. That'll be task number 1. And we'll see if we can find some diamonds. Oh shit, that skeleton was over here. There he is. Hello, Skello. Breaks faster with a sword. Why is that? Breaks fastest with a hoe. I know why that is. Okay, we're down here. And so is our skeleton friend. Death. Alright, now we start clearing. Making the place a little safer. See if we can't leave here with 30 levels. Maybe we'll roll another very good pickaxe. With the diamonds that we got. Kinda doubt it, but not gonna knock it as an option. I am gonna collect all this skulk though. Or break it all, not collect it, because it's not really collectible. At the moment, I guess I could get Silk Touch and pick it up if I really, really wanted to, but that would defeat the point of collecting the XP from it. Oh man. This is a really cool find. This whole area has been a really cool find between this and the things and everything. You know? Oh man. Okay, do that, do that. Hello. Die. Suppose it's about time we check out what else this place has to offer instead of just breaking Skulk. I mean, I could keep breaking Skulk, I wouldn't mind, but probably ensure the area is lit first so that that doesn't happen when we least expect or when we most need it not to. Dang, I'm breaking so many tools and armor today. I'm just running through it. Hardly ever get a chance to break my iron tools without making a concerted effort to. Okay, one skeleton. Not that bad. There we go. Now we eat. No questions asked. We have a little munch. Let me head up here. Let's just see what this spot's all about. This very appreciative that this is non-skulk spot. Oh no, he killed the bat! I can't believe he killed the bat. Oh, is that a bit of the mine shaft from earlier? Oh man, he made no noise. He uncovered diamonds! What a winner. What a friendly fellow. Okay, time to back up. Time to back the fuck up. And now I kind of wish I had my bow. Can we get close enough for that guy to see me, but not that guy? We can indeed, yeah. Although that guy's gonna see me now for sure. Hit your friend, please. You guys fight it out. You guys duke it out. Damn it. Hoping you could save me some time here. Thought you're gonna be an asshole. Okay. Okay, alright. Big dark place. Dang, that one didn't uncover any diamonds, unfortunately. They can't all be winners. They can't all be winners. Can't just go getting lucky whenever I want. Catch diseases that way. 15 diamonds, though. Not a bad mining trip for iron pickaxe, no enchantments. We're making pretty good progress on getting our armor back. Not all the way there, mind you. We're still, I mean, if you count those boots we have at home, we still need 5 more diamonds. That's not an unachievable number compared to what we have now, you know? Oh, hey, look, lapis. We take those here. Beedoo-dee. I love XP gains, dude. Grab some more of this. Looks like just a random lava fall, not related to the mine shaft at all. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, it's a dripstone cave. Does not loop back around. Also, not a big fan of being shot. Unfortunately, you know, it's for some people. It's just not for me. I have a lot of friends who enjoy being shot at. Just, you know, it's just not my thing. That's all. Okay, yeah, let's make our way down. And then we'll make our way back up. This is where we'll go up to... Yeah, come and get me. Haha, idiot. Cannot give chase. Can't believe this. But yeah, I think that is what we'll do. We'll go home and we'll put these diamonds to use. Oh, along with the diamonds we already have at home. Let's not forget. And then we'll get a pickaxe and we'll enchant it. Or we'll get a pickaxe ready. And then we'll make our armor again. We'll put it on the armor stand. And then next time, we'll come back here. We'll mine a bunch of that skulk out. And we will enchant. Ooh, iron. Don't mind if I do. On my way out anyway. Never been known to be one to pass up on that sort of thing. I'm very antsy to not die. Because I don't want to lose the, like, 20 levels I have right now. Even though we're going to have a skeleton farm soon. So even if I do die, it's not that consequential or that much of a deal breaker. But come on. I want to use my skulk levels, you know? Not here. Over by this one. Yup. Let's go. I'll have my water bucket on me, so it looks like we are doing it the easy way. Not the hard way. Should have brought some more food with me. Or at least a bed. I didn't consider coming up at night again. And how much of a pain that might be. But that'll be okay. That'll be okay. Methinks it shall be just fine. I've dropped exactly 100 frames this stream. I hope I don't drop any more for the rest of stream. I don't know when I dropped 100 frames. It might have been just a minute ago. It might have been never. But it makes up so little. Like, it makes up less than a tenth of the overall percentage of frames dropped that it doesn't matter. You know? Like, it doesn't even count. It's a 0 frames dropped. 0.0 frames dropped. Percentage-wise. A few frame drops are known to happen. It's fine. I think that wandering trader I just heard spawned right now. I think that's what just happened. I think he just spawned in. But no, yeah, that skulk area is really cool. It leads into a dripstone cave, which is neat. And then there's more skulk the other way that I can take care of once I've cleaned out that main area. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's make a move here to get around. I'm thinking about lore plans now. I'm thinking about lore and non-lore plans. I'm thinking about the Cobblemon thing that Shrimp is going to be running. I'm very excited about that, about the potential of that. Very excited. Because, like, me, Jed, and Twig already have a plan for it and everything. in terms of what we want to do for, like, our theming for it. Because even if it's not lore heavy, even, like, if we end up doing, like, little to no lore, I'd like to, like, have a team and have a theme, you know? Not only because those things rhyme, but because, there's sort of a symmetry with it, you know? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I would not like to die out here. That creeper was so close to going off. Please tell me it didn't. I'm begging you to tell me that that creeper didn't just fucking go off. This is why you bring extra food, folks, so that you can heal. I wasn't far off the coastline, so I should be able to find it. And it is a straight shot from here to there. I took kind of a roundabout so I didn't have to go straight through the bamboo, but, like, I should be able to find my stuff. Let's hope! Because now I kind of gotta. Let's go. Grass. 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 Okay, we gotta get around that. And straighten back out. And then jump that. Ayy. Smooth moves. Smooth parkour moves. Oh, was I this close? Was I in here somewhere? Very cut down jungle tree because of all the bamboo around it. Oh man, I thought that was an item right there. It's just a chicken. Simply a lowly chicken. There was a big ass hole where I died. And that's what made me turn around a second time. If that hole wasn't there, I would have lived, I guarantee it. Ah, here we go. Creeper did not go off. I didn't get aw-manned. Love it when that happens. Love it when I get to live. Yeah, none of my items fell in here. That's good. That's good to see. Let's check out the other way. Just to see. I got the diamonds back, which is the important part. Oh no, I got all my armor. I think this might be it. Yeah, wood, gold, iron. My tools. Yeah, no, that's it. Awesome. I forgot I emptied my inventory. I thought I was expecting a full inventory of items. Alright, now let's finish our pleasant walk back during the day. And then we'll get ourselves all set up. Oh man, I should have taken a screenie of the Woodland Mansion. Or the Skulk. But you know what? I didn't. I didn't do it. I'll take a picture of the iron or the diamond armor again. And that'll be our screenie is re-getting the diamond armor. I'm liking this little area we've got going on here. It's very, very good. Very nice. Oh, I've still got a tree over here to cut down. A mangrove tree. Okay, there's diamond boots in here. Yeah. Oh, all my totems. Tell you what I could do. Here's my leather. I know what I could do. I know exactly what I could do. Leather. Sticks. Exactly what I needed. Okay. Make more food. Let's make more food while we're at it. Just while I'm on my making things shit right now, last minute. Get in here. Make a shitload more of these. And by a shitload I mean 10. 8, 9, and 10. And let's eat up. Perfect. Alright. So now we need to whoop. Whoop. One of these. And then we need the rest of our diamonds. Oh man, we probably have enough diamonds in there. I just, like, am broke. Or am organized and don't want to... Okay, so we have the boots. So now we need the pants, the hat, and then we need chest. And then we need a pickaxe. Perfect. Okay. Move that manually, because I think it might swap into my... I'm paranoid it'll swap into my hand. Boom, 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 and boom. And then you know what? Item frame. Item frame. Pickaxe. And then we F1. F2. Perfect goal attained. I love attaining my goals. But yeah, no, that'll do it for today, folks. That'll do it for today, folks. But don't go anywhere just yet. Because we got a raid out going. Let me throw these in furnaces first. There we go. All these are done. Awesome. We got a raid out going. Which is gonna be a great one, I'm sure. Unless everybody's offline until exactly when I need them to not be offline. I say that like the world revolves around me, but like Woolen like started stream minutes after I ended the other night. Anybody live? Thickie's live. Smile is live, I think. Okay. I gotta prioritize my fellow SMP members. They didn't post in the channel, but Smile is in fact live. So I will raid into Smile for days. How old is Smile? Does anybody know? Curious if Smile's a minor or not, because I just thought of a joke. No idea. I'll keep it to myself then. Slash raid. Smile for days. So, we're going to raid into Smile for days, everybody. Exclamation point socials. We'll get you a link to all of my social medias, including my Twitter, where you can catch updates, my VOD channel, where you can see all of my previous VODs, organized by game being played in them. So if you want more Minecraft or just more of me, that's where you can find it. Yeah. I think that'll do it. Exclamation point Discord, real quick. Exclamation point Discord will get you a link to my community Discord, where you can hang out, talk about streams, talk about games, talk about whatever. And, yeah. See you guys in the raid. And then see you guys tomorrow for, I'm not sure what yet. Maybe Toontown. Maybe I can convince Jed to hop in Toontown. We'll find out. The new update came out last week. See you then!